Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for this new live stream of Wrestling Channel. In a few seconds, we start with the live stream of Monday Night Raw, August 4th, 2017. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen, for a new episode. And tonight, remember, tonight on Monday Night Raw will be a qualifying match for the Women's Championship match on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. The Women's Championship match on SummerSlam tonight on Monday Night Raw will be, ladies and gentlemen, a title number one contenders match for the Women's Championship match on SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. And also, tonight, I think that will be a reunion of two former members of the Shields. I'm talking about of Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And tonight, I think there will be other news about SummerSlam, because on SummerSlam we don't know in this time two title match, the Tag Team Championship match and the Women's Championship match. Two matches still a mystery. But tonight I think that will be a big news, because I think that two former members of the Shield tonight on Raw return together for a title match against Sheamus and Cesaro. This is my prediction of this tonight episode of Raw. I'm sure about that. And now, Monday Night Raw starts right now on Wrestling Channel with Alan Magnetti. I see all of the episode and I tell you of everything that I see in the show. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with Monday Night Raw. And now, a little promo about Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Ambrose and Rollins in the last episode in the last 2 weeks. And when the last week Dean Ambrose showed his hand and Rollins not shows his hand. But I think that tonight will be a reunion between these two guys. And everybody remember the match between Seth Rollins versus Cesaro versus Sheamus. In this promo we see together. I see for you in this promo what just happened between these two fellows, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, ladies and gentlemen. But I think that tonight will be a reunion between the two former members of the Shields. The promo continues because I think that the reunion will be the main news, the big moments. I think the best moment will be the best moment of this episode of Monday Night Raw. Everybody remember when Sheamus defeated Seth Rollins last week, about 2 weeks ago, or last week I think. And then Dean Ambrose, his opinion about a possible reunion. Seth Rollins says that he is not the same guys. Everybody knows what just happened when Seth Rollins destroyed the Shields. And Seth Rollins helped Dean Ambrose, but when Dean offered his hand, Seth Rollins says no. But I think that tonight will be a reunion. This is my prediction. Seth Rollins says no. Everybody says yes in the arena, but Seth Rollins says no. Doesn't like. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw on Boston. Tonight is in Boston, Monday Night Raw in Boston. And Dean Ambrose arrived in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Ambrose in the arena. Dean Ambrose in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. A controversy, everybody remember the controversy between these two former friends and now maybe enemies. Dean Ambrose in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, on Boston. Monday Night Raw, live stream August 14, 2017. Dean Ambrose in the ring, maybe for a big announcement or a provocation. And now Dean Ambrose wants that cut the music. And talking about what just happened last week between him and Seth Rollins. And he calls out Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins arrived in the arena on Boston. Burn it down. Seth Rollins continues his tribute to the singer of the Linkin Park. Seth Rollins arrived in the arena in response to the call out of Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins on the ringside, Dean Ambrose in the ring. They need a conversation. The WWE Universe needs an explanation about what just happened last week. The final moment of the episode last week. Dean Ambrose smiled. Seth Rollins watched his former friend. I'm sick and tired. What are you doing? Says Dean Ambrose. My games. Seth Rollins says that the mind games are the mind games of Dean Ambrose. Look in your eyes. Seth Rollins responds to Dean Ambrose. The truth is, Dean, I know you care. I know. Seth Rollins says that he knows that Dean Ambrose once made a team with him. And now show his hand to Seth Rollins shows his hand to Dean Ambrose. This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hands of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Everybody says yes in the arena, in the Boston arena. Seth Rollins and Dean. What happened, Dean? Everybody wants this reunion. Seth offer his opportunity to Dean Ambrose. Seth wait Ambrose to a reunion. This is the moment. But Dean Ambrose remember Rollins that last week he don't accept his sometimes I can even trust myself, alright, says Seth Rollins in this time. Big moments, I love this moment between these two. Maybe it wasn't, says Seth Rollins. Nobody that can touch us, says Seth Rollins. He's very confident about this possible tag team. Dean Ambrose think. And Seth Rollins offer, and now Seth Rollins wants this opportunity. Wants a reunion, Seth Rollins. Tonight, Seth Rollins wants a reunion. I'm done playing games. And now, Dean stops Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins won't leave in the ring. Everybody won't watch each other in the eyes. Seth Rollins won the reunion, but is confused. And now Dean Ambrose offer his hand. Dean Ambrose offer his hand to Seth Rollins. And now, what just happened? What is the mind? What is the situation for a very confused Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen? This is the deal tonight between these two former members of the Shields. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight there is some problem between these two. I think that and this time, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, what just happened? I don't know if if will be a real reunion between these two. And now Cesaro and Sheamus arrive in the ring and made a brutal attack. On Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Sheamus and Cesaro made a brutal attack on Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And both the champions made a brutal attack on Seth Rollins, but now Dean Ambrose helped Seth Rollins and attack both tag team champions. Attack Sheamus and Cesaro. But now the tag team champs attack Dean Ambrose this time, 2 against 1. This is a disaster for Ambrose and Rollins. Cesaro and Sheamus, and this time made a brutal attack on both Rollins and Ambrose. But Rollins helped, in this time Rollins helped Dean Ambrose. The problem continues between the tag team champs and these two. The problem continues, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus and Cesaro made a brutal attack on Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. This is the bad reality for the 2 former members of the Shields. But now, Rollins and Ambrose attack the tag team champions, and the tag team champions in trouble by Rollins and Ambrose. And Rollins and Ambrose cleaning the ring, cleaning the house. And everybody says yes, because in this time, these 2 fellows, Ambrose and Rollins, are together. And now they watch each other. Ambrose and Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the reunion is right now, ladies and gentlemen, because in this another episode, and now, ladies and gentlemen, is the time, is the reunion between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins is official. They back brothers. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are together. This is the big moments of this episode of Monday Night Raw. It's official. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins together. Back together. The reunion is true. The reunion, the dream for everybody in the WWE Universe, come true tonight on Monday Night Raw, August 14. Asuka Kazma, if I shut up, if I don't talk, you can see nothing, because I see for you, I talk for you, also for you, Asuka Kazma. And I'm for Tony Pizza Party, I prefer don't respond you. Hi Lance Montgomery, you are welcome. This is the Monday Night Raw, August 14, 2017 live stream. The big news is that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle arriving in the arena. I think that he has a big announcement. Everybody says you suck. On SummerSlam, announced, Cesaro and Sheamus will defend their title match against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Hello, YouTube guru. Welcome. Mom, get that milk. Welcome. You know me? Yes. They are united in this time. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins together, and will be a title match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big announcement for Kurt Angle. Ladies and gentlemen, on August, next week, this Sunday, on SummerSlam, Sheamus and Cesaro will face Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose for a Tag Team Championship match. This is the big news tonight of Monday Night Raw. But don't forget, tonight a big match between the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus Nia Jax, and the winner will face Alexa Bliss for the Women's Champions on SummerSlam. My prediction is that Sasha Banks will be the winner and will face Alexa Bliss on SummerSlam. This is my prediction about this match tonight. But the news is that Sheamus and Cesaro are together, ladies and gentlemen. The reunion of the two former members of the Shield is true. The dream come true tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everybody for this Monday Night Raw live stream, live reaction, watch party. Now there is a commercial break in this time. A commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Francesco, I agree with you. This is the best kickoff of the Monday Night Raw. I think the best moment. Amazing, I love it. Because the possible reunion, the drama behind this possible reunion was amazing. And now the dream come true. The two former members of the Shields are together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody for this Raw live stream, live reaction, watch party, August 14, 2017. I watched this episode of Monday Night Raw and I talk with you about everything that I see on my TV, ladies and gentlemen, for you. The big news is that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose come back together tonight. The former member of the Shields will be in a Tag Team Championship match on SummerSlam against Sheamus and Cesaro. It's official. And tonight, Sasha Banks will face Nia Jax for a #1 contendership, and the winner will face Alexa Bliss on SummerSlam. This is another news tonight, and my prediction is that Sasha Banks will be the winner of this match and will face Alexa Bliss on SummerSlam. I remember that on this channel tonight or maybe tomorrow night will be my prediction for every match in the card of SummerSlam. But tonight we're talking about Monday Night Raw. This is a live stream, live reaction, watch party for Monday Night Raw, August 14, 2017. And this is my special guest, Lex Luger. Lex Luger, former WWE superstars, debut in the WWE when it was called WWF in 1993. But in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Yes, I agree with you, Francesco. I prefer that the winner will be Nia Jax, but I think that the winner will be Sasha Banks. Yes, Nia Jax in the championship match. I think that Nia Jax deserves a championship match because she's amazing, powerful. But I think that the winner will be Sasha Banks. This is my prediction. Sasha Banks will be the winner. And now we're back. And everybody remember that Michael Cole talking about the bad situation of Ric Flair. Everybody made a prayers for Ric Flair in the hospital in a bad situation. Remember Ric Flair, 16-time WWE Champions, legend, debut in the WWE 1991. Amazing. And now Nia Jax, 272 pounds of girl, arrived in the arena. I hope that your prediction is true, Francesco, because I prefer Nia Jax. Yes, I hope Nia, but I think that my prediction is Sasha Banks. Nia Jax in the ring, 272 pounds, huge powerhouse. Amazing athletes, member of the Anoa'i family, the same family of The Rock, remember that? A Samoan big family of wrestling. Monday Night Raw tonight is in Boston. Tonight. Nia Jax in the ring. Remember, the winner of this match will face Alexa Bliss this Sunday on SummerSlam. And now the boss. Sasha Banks arrived in the arena with her movement, the boss. Sasha Banks, ladies and gentlemen. Very confident Sasha Banks tonight on Monday Night Raw. Sasha Banks, ladies and gentlemen, arrived in the ring in a big match against the 272-pounder Nia Jax, the biggest girl in the roster to date. I don't think so, Francesco, because the Fatal 4-Way match in SummerSlam for big guy, I think that it's difficult, but this match will be very interesting between Sheamus and Cesaro, amazing tag team, and Rollins and Ambrose, another amazing tag team. And now Alexa Bliss arrived in the arena and will be in the broadcast position. Alexa Bliss, Alexa Bliss sit in a throne, in a big throne. Alexa Bliss like a queen, the goddess of Raw. Alexa Bliss on his throne, watch the match. I think that this throne will be destroyed tonight after the match or during the match. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax, ladies and gentlemen. The irresistible force versus the immovable object. I don't know, Francesco, because I'm very interested about the Fatal 4-Way. Because I love Strowman and Samoa Joe. By this time, Nia Jax in control of the match, but there is another commercial break. And during the commercial break, I search some water because I talk. I deserve water. Drink. I'll arrive in a few minutes and I give you, my friends, Lex Luger, few minutes, few seconds. I arrive immediately. There is a commercial break this time. The commercial break continues, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm here. Don't cry during my absence, because I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. During the commercial break. Oh, beautiful news, Francesco. Because I hope that the cruiser will not on SummerSlam. If will not on SummerSlam, there is a big news, amazing news. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back in a few minutes. We back in the Boston Arena to continue the live stream of Raw on Boston Arena. Yes, Neville is a good wrestler. I agree with you, Francesco. But is the only one in the division of the cruiserweight, and I think that Rey Mysterio, I don't know if he will return. If Rey Mysterio return and we back in the maybe tonight in the cruiserweight division and a title match against Neville will be amazing. But I think that will be only a dream to me. I'm agree with you because I think that is impossible. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, we back in the Boston Arena tonight after a little promo of WWE 2K18. And now, this song of Raw, and we back in the ring with Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. The winner faced Alexa Bliss in the Raw Women's Championship this Sunday on SummerSlam. Remember, this Sunday will be a special live stream of SummerSlam, and also tomorrow night SmackDown Live. And during another commercial break, I talk with you about the other live stream to this week, including TakeOver and NXT TakeOver. But this time, Nia Jax is in control of the match. Nia Jax in control of the match. Sasha goes to the barricade and Nia is in control of the match. Nia Jax is in control. Sasha Banks in trouble. Big trouble, Sasha Banks tonight. A huge impact of Sasha Banks on the barricade after a brutal attack by Nia Jax. And now Nia Jax in the ring. Maybe could be a count out for Sasha Banks. Alexa showed no emotion during watching, when he's watching the match. But this time, Nia Jax made a bear hug on Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks in trouble. Alexa Bliss watched the match. Sasha Banks still in trouble. The strength, the power of Nia Jax. The little girl with a giant girl this time. Nia Jax continues his control of the match. Nia Jax in control. Nia experience advantage is nothing to Nia Jax. Nia Jax, ladies and gentlemen, in control of the match. Nia Jax could be the winner, I think. It's possible. The dream come true for Nia Jax tonight. Chicken wing. Sasha tried to a submission maneuver, but nothing. Doesn't work against Nia Jax, the 272-pounder girl. Nia Jax in control. Sasha tried to another submission maneuver against the mastodontic girl, the gargantuan girl, Nia Jax. But Nia Jax still in control of the match. Once again, the raw power of Nia Jax is in control. But Sasha Banks survived once again. Nia Jax, a little frustration for her because Sasha survived. Remember, Sasha has a big resilience, everybody knows that. Another Samoa drop by Nia Jax on Sasha Banks. And now Sasha Banks outside the ring and Nia in the ring. Sasha in big trouble tonight. 1, 2, the referee count Sasha Banks. 3. But Nia Jax go outside the ring and attack Sasha Banks. Both are outside the ring, but Nia Jax returned in the ring with Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks tried to make a punishment to the big girl, Nia Jax. Rolls up by Sasha Banks, but doesn't work with the huge Nia Jax. And Nia Jax missing an elbow against Sasha Banks. Alexa Bliss on her throne, watch the match. Who advance on SummerSlam for the Women's Champions, and the match continues after another commercial break. And during commercial break, I talk with you about the next live stream on this channel. Tonight, it is a Raw live stream. Tomorrow night, SmackDown live stream. This Wednesday will be an NXT live stream, and on this Saturday, NXT TakeOver live stream, and on this Sunday, SummerSlam live stream. Plus, my prediction about SummerSlam will be a special video about my prediction, and also Diva Hot compilation, and more about my action figure WWF Old School. Don't go missing my video, ladies and gentlemen. But tonight, what is the news of this episode? In this time, the first results of this episode of Raw. The results are that is official on SummerSlam. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will face Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw Tag Team Championship. But in this time is in the arena. This time there is a commercial break, but in the arena there is a match, a qualifying match for the Raw Women's Champions between Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. And in this moment, Nia Jax is in control of the match and could be the winner. My prediction is that Sasha Banks will be the winner, but I hope in my deep heart, I hope that the winner will be Nia Jax, because I think that Nia Jax deserves a championship opportunity. She is amazing, huge, powerhouse, and also very agile for a girl of his size. Therefore, I hope that Nia Jax will be the winner, but my prediction is that the winner will be Sasha Banks. Another news that tonight will be a match between Tozawa and Neville will be tonight, and I hope that the Cruiserweight division will not come SummerSlam, because SummerSlam is a big four, and I think that the Cruiserweight don't deserve the pay-per-view. The Cruiserweight needs to be only in the 205 show. I don't like the Cruiser division. I hope that the Cruiser division will be ended very soon, because I don't like the Cruiserweight are not the present that I love. I love the men like Lex Luger, men larger than life, or a big man, huge, super heavyweight. Not a normal people. The cruiserweight are normal people in the ring without a gimmick, or with a little gimmick, without power. I don't like the cruiser division. And now we're back in the Boston Arena in a few seconds to continue the matchup between Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. And now, Sasha Banks, this is the hometown of Sasha Banks, Boston tonight. But Sasha Banks in trouble again. Nia Jax, both are on the top. Nia Jax tried to make a superplex, but Sasha responds. Sasha responds to the super girl, the big girl. Sasha Banks responds, both are on the top. But now Sasha escaped to Nia Jax. Nia Jax and Sasha Banks attack Nia Jax because Nia Jax is down. 1, 2, only 2. Only 2 for Sasha Banks because Nia Jax made his kick out. But in this time, Sasha Banks made his revenge in this time, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. My prediction is Nia Jax. I hope that Nia Jax will be the winner, but my prediction is that Sasha Banks will be the winner of this match. Sasha Banks will be the winner, I think. I think that will be the winner, and but Nia Jax deserve a title match on SummerSlam. Nia Jax deserve a title match. Sasha Banks is maybe 3-time. I think that 3-time Raw Women's Champions. We saw in the past. I don't think that Nia Jax will be the winner. I think the favorite is Sasha Banks, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that Sasha Banks lose the match, but it's difficult because he's the favorite, because Alexa Bliss is a heel, Sasha Banks is a face. Therefore, probably there will be the winner, Sasha Banks, ladies and gentlemen. I prefer that the winner will be Nia Jax, but I think that it's too difficult. In the finish, we're back and we have some little problem about the. But this is my opinion. I think that Sasha Banks don't deserve another title match because he had many title matches in Raw in the past, and he wants many title matches. Nia Jax, no. Nia Jax deserves a title match because she's the only big girl in the roster of Raw roster, And also she is powerful, she's amazing, Nia Jax. And she deserved that wins. She deserved a title match on SummerSlam. I think this could maybe a turn face is possible, but I don't like to see another match between Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss, because Sasha Banks don't deserve another opportunity. She is a three-time women's champion. Nia Jax in this time doesn't have a title opportunity. And I think that he needs a title opportunity to make a big demonstration of his power, of his skills in the ring. This is my opinion. And I think that she deserved this title opportunity. Nia Jax deserved the title opportunity. But I don't know if it could be possible, it will be a reality, because there is a big hole between the dream and the reality are two different worlds, and especially for wrestling, because today I dream to see another type of show. I think that Raw is too long. Maybe the better show today of the WWE is NXT. 1 hour show. Every week we see different athletes. Every week we see different athletes. I think that is a big opportunity. The land opportunity is NXT, because every week we see athletes, some athletes that we don't see in the past, in the other weeks. Or 3 hours too long, the boring cruiserweight. It's too long, Monday Night Raw, I think. 2 hours of SmackDown Live I prefer, but also the storyline in this year, I think that the storyline of SmackDown Live are too bad. The storyline of SmackDown Live. And the best storyline in this time, we can find the best storyline on NXT. But tonight we saw something special, because the story and the situation between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and finally together, is a big moment for every WWE fans and also member of the WWE universe. And I think that it is a good storyline between these two former friends and now together. I think it is amazing. About this moment, this match between Nia Jax and Sasha Banks, I repeat myself, but I think once again that Nia Jax deserves a title match. Deserve a title match against Alexa Bliss. Deserve a match, a title match, and also a big match on SummerSlam, because she's amazing. She's a powerhouse. She's powerful and also agile. She has a big skill. She deserves a title opportunity, Nia Jax. Sasha Banks she's a 3-time women's champion. Everybody remember her big feud against Charlotte. They made. I don't think that Charlotte and Sasha Banks made a history, because I think the women that made a history in the WWE was Alundra Blaze, the first time women's champions, the first time women's champion, or girl or famer like Moolah, the fabulous Moolah, Wendy Richard. But Sasha Banks, I remember the Hell in a Cell match between Sasha Banks and Charlotte was a good match. But I think that Nia Jax deserves a title opportunity on SummerSlam. She deserved that. This is my opinion about this situation, about the situation of this huge girl Nia Jax. This is my opinion. In a few minutes, I give you the other results, other live reaction about this matchup between Sasha Banks and Nia Jax. Few minutes and we will back in the Boston Arena. And this is my opinion. In my opinion, I continue my opinion about Nia Jax. Nia Jax deserves a title match. Sasha Banks, no. Sasha Banks, no, because Sasha Banks was a 3-time Raw Women's Champion. The opportunity, everybody knows the opportunity of Sasha Banks in the past. Therefore, I think she doesn't deserve another opportunity, and also Nia Jax deserves opportunity. This is my opinion. But give me your opinion about that. About this number one contendership championship, not a number one contendership match, maybe number one contenders match for the Raw Women's Champions on SummerSlam.
And hold your applause until after I am finished.
But now Elias Samson in the arena, ladies and gentlemen.
The people here are disgusting. The clam chowder is much worse.
Elias Samson starts his song in the ring. And now R-Truth arrives in the arena, in the Boston Arena. But Elias Samson attacking R-Truth immediately. R-Truth is in big trouble this time.
To hear R-Truth rap, but apparently Elias doesn't share my sentiments.
I'll tell you something, Elias is not the guy you want to do a rap battle with.
Oh, Elias Samson is about to take out R-Truth with what he calls
R-Truth in big trouble against Elias Samson, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, John Landau once saw rock and roll's future in this town. Well, right there may be WWE's future. Elias Samson. I saw Elias down at Quincy Market earlier today begging for change with his guitar.
Elias
Go
Samson.
back there if he doesn't like the clam chowder in this town. Who insults clam chowder?
And Elias Samson destroyed.
R-Truth may think twice about
The
interrupting
R-Truth.
an Elias Samson concert. I just hope Samson gets lost on his way to Brooklyn. Again, Elias was out here performing one of his songs for the crowd here at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, when he was interrupted by R-Truth, and R-Truth paid. Elias with a wicked attack to Truth.
Elias made a brutal attack on R-Truth.
Side of Elias over and over, and drift away is what he calls that. R-Truth will be feeling that for a few days.
Big smile on his
It's been quite
Elias'
the night
face.
already on Monday Night Raw, and plenty more to come. It's gonna keep getting bigger. We have the 4 combustible elements from the Universal title match
Tonight,
at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and
will
Samoa
be the
Joe
4
all in the same ring for
participants.
the very first time. They will face off live tonight.
Tonight, face to face, the 4 participants of the Fatal 4-Way matchup on
And ladies and gentlemen, also at SummerSlam on Sunday, Enzo Amore will be locked inside the Shark Cage as his former buddy Big Cass battles the Big Show. Big Cass is here live next on Monday Night Raw.
Big Show and Big Cass live on Monday Night Raw. Now another commercial break.
I can't believe we lost him. I really appreciate this.
Another commercial break.
Drop it off tomorrow. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, I remember you that
the Hyundai Tucson. Drive a different journey.
Cesaro and Sheamus will face Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose is official on SummerSlam this Sunday. This is Monday Night Raw, live stream, live reaction, watch party, ladies and gentlemen. And this episode of Monday Night Raw continues.
Oh, how you long for new adventures.
But this time there is
download our app and save £10 on your flights. Apodo, let the journey begin.
We know that Raw is a show of 3 hours, but 45 minutes
you should know.
are of
Unlike
commercial.
the AA, we won't charge you extra.
45 minutes
here,
of commercial break
there,
on Raw.
or in this. Yep, they're all extras. At Green Flag, we've put an end to all that. With our smart network, you get award-winning breakdown cover that covers you when you break down. We'll even half your AA or RAC renewal quote. Green Flag, common sense to the rescue.
If you can do a good deed and expect nothing back. If you can step up and get it done when
minutes,
others can't.
ladies and gentlemen, we
if
back
you can graft
in
and
the
not let the
Boston
graft get you down. And put other folk first without a frown. If you can do all that,
our live stream of this episode of Monday Night
Happy to
Raw,
help.
August.
QuestNet is committed to great customer service. That's why they have friendly, helpful staff on hand to sort stuff out.
PlusNet will do you proud.
August 21st, not August 14th, I'm sorry.
Join the greatest battle in the galaxy.
I have some problem with the numbers.
Sky Cinema Star Wars.
I don't like the numbers.
In the history of mankind, no society has received more immigrants
But it
than
is,
the United States.
In a few minutes,
America was a
we're
melting
back
pot, not just for people, but for new ideas.
in the Boston Arena.
Every immigrant group
continues
contributed
our
something
episode
different from
August
different countries
15,
with their different
2017
skills.
on Monday Night.
Immigration hasn't just transformed America. Immigration is America.
In a
How
few
the
minutes,
World
we're back
Made
in the
America.
arena, ladies and gentlemen.
Starts Sunday at 9. Brand new to history.
Now the same
Like no one.
2K18 promos, and now we're back in the Boston Arena for a confrontation between the 7 feet tall, 383 pound Big Show and the 7 feet tall, 275 pounds.
I want to send a shout out to Machine Gun Kelly featuring James
276 pounds.
the official theme of WWE SummerSlam.
I think that Big Show lose the match on SummerSlam
available
against
now
Big
on
Show. Be a shame.
iTunes and Spotify. And back live on Monday Night Raw, there is the Shark Cage that Enzo Amore will be locked in. That'll be hung above the ring
the
at SummerSlam Sunday when his former friend, now enemy, Big Cass, takes on Big Show.
Big Cass arriving in the arena. 7 feet tall, 276 pounds. Arriving in the arena. Big Cass, ladies and gentlemen, former fans and now better enemies, Cass and Enzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Big Cass. You know, it's
Big
been an
Cass,
interesting couple of
7
weeks
feet
for
tall.
Big Cass ever since his
276 pounds. Big Cass deserves some weight to become a true giant because 276 pounds is a little weight for a man with this a 7 feet tall guy. Because it's not a true giant like Big Show. Because a giant is not only a question, it's not only about the what Inch told to have.
Big Show before Enzo interjected his
nose. But remember what just happened last Monday when Enzo Amore attacked Big Cass, and also Big Show used a huge ass on Big Cass. Everybody remember that last Monday. Between these two, but I think that if Big Show loses the match on SummerSlam, will be a shame. I repeat myself about that, but I'm sure about it. Because the true giant is Big Show. With a 383 pounds, 7 feet tall, is a true giant. Because he's only a big guy with a 7 feet tall, but with only 276 pounds. It's the big difference between these two. Between Big Show and Big Cass, ladies and gentlemen. This is the big difference between Big Show and Big Cass. I think that Big Show deserves a win because he's a legend. And a legend like Big Show deserves a respect in the WWE. Maybe next year on February 2018, Big Show will leave the WWE. I think that maybe this is the last SummerSlam of Big Show. Big Show in his last SummerSlam will be a loser against a guy like Big Cass. I think that could be a shame. Could be a shame. If Big Show loses the match, it is a shame. I can't accept that situation. And now we are in the arena because near the shark cage. Everybody remember that in the shark cage we be locked at Enzo Amore this Sunday at SummerSlam.
This Sunday at Summer.
Everybody booing Big Cass.
This Sunday at SummerSlam.
Nobody stopped. The arena stopped the Big Cass talking. Once again.
This Sunday at SummerSlam. I'll stay here all night. I'll stay here all night.
He says that I'm staying all night because the WWE was done.
This Sunday at SummerSlam, it'll be the Big Show versus Big Cass in the Big Apple.
The Big Show versus Big Cass in the Big Apple.
I'll just talk over you, I don't care. Do all you want. I'm the man. When I talk, it matters. When you talk, it does not.
Very confident, Big Cass.
And you better believe that the Big Show is going to bring his new best friend, his little buddy Enzo Amore, with him to SummerSlam. Which may lead you to ask, well, why is the Big Show all of a sudden friends with Enzo, and why is Enzo friends with the Big Show? Well, here's why. Enzo Amore needs the Big Show. Enzo Amore knows he is nothing without somebody standing behind him, without somebody to have his back, without somebody to go to bat for him backstage.
That Enzo Amore needs Big Show because Enzo Amore is there. I quote the same
and as for the Big Show, why does he need Enzo Amore? I mean, is he really friends with him? Does he like Enzo Amore? Does he? Or does he need Enzo to stay relevant? The Big Show needs his little jester to come out here and dance for him and tell all his funny jokes and his quips and hit you with those clever lines that you never understand, but you cheer and laugh anyway because Enzo's the funny guy.
And now in this time, Big Cass attacks the WWE Universe because they cheating. They
this shark cage
are behind
right here.
Enzo Amore.
Enzo will be suspended high above the ring, and he can run his mouth all he wants, but he can't do anything. He can't get involved. All he can get is a bird's eye view. The best seat in the house as Big Cass dismantles the Big Show. Piece by piece, limb by limb, as the Big Show grasps for anybody or anything to help him, but that will not happen. I will prove at SummerSlam.
Because he's very confident. This time made an announcement, conversation with the WWE Universe, talking about this big power, talking about that Enzo will be suspending this showcase during the match between him and Big Show.
And all Enzo Amore can do is sit there and watch.
Now Enzo Amore arriving the ring, gentlemen, and the guest is near the showcase. The shark cage. Enzo Amore, ladies and gentlemen, running.
That's when you think you get rid of the wart. Somehow it keeps
Everybody knows that there is some problem in the locker room between Enzo Amore and the other superstars of WWE, because Enzo, JBL and Corey Graves especially, says that in a ring table, says that Enzo is the same guy that I watched every Monday. And now this the typical catchphrase of you can't teach that, and sit back.
Realest guy in the room. How you
doing? And the same is the same Enzo that we saw every Monday. WWE Universe says, how are you doing? How are you doing?
This Sunday at some. This Sunday at some. This Sunday at some.
Cass, you alright, bro? Cause right now, you are rambling like a man who has been knocked out 2 weeks in a row.
And Enzo talking like
oh, wait. That's because you did get knocked out 2 weeks in a row, you don't.
Because my
there he is, the funny guy. always the funny guy.
Always the funny guy. You are a funny guy, says because about Enzo.
Yeah, you're real clever, everybody.
And Enzo dancing.
You always run your mouth. If you got something to say, walk down to this ring and say it to my face.
Say it to my face, says, talk with me in the ring, says because on Enzo.
Are you still seeing stars, bro?
Yeah, that was a rhetorical question. I see you looking at me. Clearly you're looking at a star. How you doing? But hey, what do you say we add another star to the equation? Make it a constellation. And it ain't gonna be the Big Dipper,
continues
it's the Big Show.
Conversation, introduce the Big Show. And now the Big Show, one of my favorites. 383 pounds, 7 feet tall, Big Show, arriving the arena, huge. The world's largest athletes, the new friends of Enzo.
Big Show's lack of standards when it comes to friends. Enzo couldn't even be bothered to
Big
take
Show,
his pajama pants off before he showed up for work today. And Big Show's hanging out with him.
Arriving the arena with Enzo. Arriving the ring with Enzo.
And it may come early here as Big Show is making his way down the
ring. Is ready.
Facing off with Big Cass.
Big Show and Big Cass watch each other.
I hope whatever Enzo's paying Big Show is well worth it.
And Enzo. Because he's behind the shark cage. Big Show in the ring.
slowly making his way toward Big
Big Show, 383 pounds. Big Cass attacking Enzo, and now Big Show attacking Big Cass, but ladies and gentlemen, Gallows and Anderson attack Big Show. It's a 3 against 1. Big Show destroyed everybody. Then Gallows and Anderson and Big Cass. And Big Show destroyed everybody this time. 3 against 1. Gallows and Anderson versus Big Show. And now Big Show in trouble against Big Cass. Gallows and Anderson. Remember, Gallows is another big man, 890 pounds. Big Cass, Gallows, and Anderson attack Big Show in a 3 against 1.
Let me answer that. No.
3 against 1, and nobody else. Big Show. 3 against 1.
That's what this is all about.
Big Show in big trouble against Big Cass, Gallows, and Anderson. And now they try to put Big Show in the short cage.
The right wrist of Big Show is
Big Show in big trouble against these 3 guys. Gallows, Anderson, and Big Cass versus Big Show.
Big Show's trapped in the door.
Bad moment for this super heavyweight Big Show.
Big Show's helpless. Big Show is helpless.
Big Show is helpless in a 3 against 1.
Don't do this, Cass.
And now Cass attacking Big Show with the door of the short cage. The short cage door. And continues 3 against 1. Nobody else. Big Show. Enzo is out.
The steel bars of that shark.
Where is the arbiter?
The door of the cage.
Nobody arrived to defend Big Show.
Hey guys, it's hard to
3 against 1. 3 against 1 continues. Big Cass versus Gallows and Anderson, and Big Cass, Gallows and Anderson versus Big Show. Big Show in trouble against Big Cass, Gallows and Anderson. 3 against 1. A brutal attack on the Big Show.
Before the match on Sunday.
If
whatever Big Cass are paying Anderson and Gallows
will be also a
you got to give a big advantage to the New York 7-footer, Big Cass at SummerSlam.
Big advantage for Big Cass because 3 against 1. I don't know why this alliance between Big Cass and Gallows and Anderson.
This smells like a plan that was set up a long time ago by Big Cass. And it worked to perfection.
Big Show in
Anderson
big
and Gallows,
trouble.
who obviously had a score to settle with Big Show and also Enzo here
What
tonight.
a sad moment.
Big Show looks like he is seriously hurt. And you have to wonder what happens now.
If Gallows and Anderson made an interference also
Big Cass is knocked out 2
straight
weeks by the right hand of the Big Show. But look at Big Show, they could be broken.
3 against 1 is
Absolutely, those are iron bars. That's a reinforced shark cage. It's slammed directly onto the wrist, forearm area of Big Show, and then Cass would continue with this stomp.
You got to think about it,
Big
guys.
Show.
A pretty good strategy from
Big trouble against Gallows and Anderson.
Take out the big man early.
You can look at it that way, Booker, or you could look at it
Big Show in a big trouble.
I think you could look at it that way as well.
When you're headed into an event like the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, you want to go in with any advantage you can have. If that means taking a shortcut on the way to Brooklyn, good on you, Big Cass.
It's a good point, Corey, but you do use the word shortcut. We're going to try to get an update as soon as we can on the medical condition of the right hand of the Big Show and how it will affect the matchup Sunday at SummerSlam. Speaking of SummerSlam, of course, we get ready for the fatal 4-way match for the Universal Championship.
Tonight, the 4 participants
of the
last week on Monday
Night Raw when Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman met in a last man standing match. Remember the
rules
of this matchup, guys. You have to
incapacitate
your opponent to the point that he cannot make it to his feet at the count of 10. And Corey, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns threw everything they had at one another.
Literally.
Oh!
Braun Strowman awaiting an endorsement from Home Depot after that offensive attack.
And then watch this. Roman Reigns going for the spear. Would be met by the big boot, but Roman Reigns was not done there. This is absolutely incredible. Launching himself into the box to a long man. And just when it looked like Roman Reigns is going to pick up the victory, that Braun Strowman would be down for the count from out of nowhere. Another man man involved at SummerSlam. Samoa Joe would attack Roman Reigns with the Coquina Clutch. Remember, Corey, no disqualification in Last Man Standing. Samoa Joe would change the outcome of this particular match, much like he hopes to finish the outcome at SummerSlam. And this is just an idea. The viciousness, the chaos, the aggressiveness of what we saw last week, Last Man Standing, with those 3 men involved. Now let's add Brock Lesnar to the mix later on tonight. Yeah, to say that this situation is combustible might be the understatement of the year. Reigns, Lesnar, Strowman, and Samoa Joe all in this same ring at the same time for the very first time as we head toward Brooklyn and SummerSlam tonight. And as general manager Kurt Angle said, SummerSlam comes to Monday Night Raw early tonight as Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt didn't want to wait till Sunday, and neither did Kurt Angle.
Tonight will be Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. First time
tonight on Raw. Well, someone else that didn't want to wait till SummerSlam, Titus O'Neil representing Akira Tozawa spoke to Kurt Angle, and it is official. The Cruiserweight Championship will be defended right here on Raw. The King of the Cruiserweights, Neville, versus Titus Worldwide, Tozawa, and it's coming up next.
Yes. Tozawa versus Neville next, ladies and gentlemen. I remember you, ladies and gentlemen, that this Sunday will be an NXT TakeOver live stream on this channel.
Will be Bobby Roode versus Drew
and this
NXT title.
Tomorrow night, SmackDown live stream. Wednesday night, NXT live stream, and this Sunday, SummerSlam live stream. The principal show of the WWE live stream on this channel, Wrestling Channel with Alan Magnetti. Tonight is the Raw live stream, ladies and gentlemen. And now there is a commercial break, but the commercial break a promo about this Sunday NXT.
Tonight we write a new chapter.
And also about this edition this Saturday NXT TakeOver live stream, this Sunday SummerSlam live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Now there is a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. During the commercial break I talk with you of everything that you want. About this about that what you prefer, but I can talk with you during the commercial break with something that you can be interested in. This is official, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins and Cesaro will face Sheamus and Cesaro.
The Wix 50% off kitchen unit showroom sale is now on. Plus, there's an extra 15% off all showroom products. Sale closes 28th of August.
Being comfortable in your own skin isn't just about how you look. It's about knowing yourself and being true to character.
You guys want a picture? Skechers Relax Fit Footwear.
Hi, I'm emailing you.
Today is a fresh night where I live
crash here in Phuket. I'm in real trouble. All my things are lost. I need to pay the hospital. Please, can you transfer £700 to them? Their account details are...
If
I were you.
It's a scam. Always check that an urgent message hasn't come from a hacked email account. Learn how to protect yourself from fraud.
You're searching loads of websites looking for the best hotel deal. Stop doing that to yourself. Just relax and let Trivago do the work for you. Trivago compares hundreds of websites and apps at the same time. That's how you can be sure to find your ideal hotel for the best price. Simple. Hotel Trivago.
The longest 3 months of the year are over. The Premier League is back. The faces may change.
Tonight will be the 4 participants of the Fatal match, and up next a match between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. And then we see also a devastating moment between R-Truth and Elias Samson. Elias Samson made a brutal attack on R-Truth. But gold, will be gold versus SummerSlam is my question, because I want the golden one circumstances. Somebody don't remember that Goldust debuted in the WWE was on WWE 1995.
Join the greatest battle in the galaxy.
He's a true legend. He's a living legend.
Cinema Star Wars.
He's the only living legend
the West Indies in their first ever day-night test match.
But
Thursday, live on Sky Sports Cricket.
Forget that. Goldust
WWE 2K18.
Another few seconds, we'll be back in the Boston Arena for another moment about the matchup between Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt.
It is SummerSlam come early tonight, live on Monday Night Raw. Because this man
is the Cruiserweight time, the Cruiserweight
Championship versus Neville right now. We understand that earlier today, Titus O'Neil spoke with General Manager Kurt Angle, and he said Boston is a big town with rich sports history. It'd be the perfect place for Tozawa to capture the championship. Kurt Angle says, "You're on. Let's have the match tonight."
Tozawa
Booker, we know how you feel
in the championship match against Navy tonight.
Big time for Tozawa, coming 6 days
repeat
early
that
to
I
the
don't like the Cruiser division.
What do you think about Titus now, Booker?
I gotta give Titus his props. Give the match of this magnitude
is in the ring
before SummerSlam. You gotta love it.
With his manager Titus
O'Neil basically said to Neville, "Knock up your butt, Neville."
What?
And now Neville, the Cruiserweight champions. Neville, the only man with a charisma in the Cruiserweight division.
To battle tonight.
Oh, okay.
I can assure you, I can guarantee you, I will bet everything I own.
My prediction
that the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville,
I think
is
that
always ready.
Will be the
Perpetually, since he captured this championship in the Royal Rumble, Neville has ruled over the Cruiserweight division with an iron fist. Tozawa defeated Daivari a couple of weeks ago to win the opportunity to face Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship, as was supposed to be at SummerSlam, but it will happen tonight. Neville has been the champion.
I don't like this division. I don't like Tozawa. I think that the Titus brand is nice, but there's other protege. Maybe a protege like Dana Brooke would be
before he dispatches Tozawa like he has every other cruiserweight he stepped in the ring with.
Understand?
Too soon, Corey.
The following contest is a Cruiserweight division match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Kobe, Japan, weighing 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
Too small, Akira Tozawa. 156 pounds.
And his opponent, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
And it's, of course, all about hashtag 205.
The only man with a charisma in
the Cruiserweights every Tuesday night. Only on the WWE Network, the most exciting hour on television. So tonight, Neville defends the Cruiserweight Championship against Tozawa. Titus Worldwide, what a win this would be for Tozawa, Titus O'Neil, and the entire Titus brand. Once again, I have to commend Titus O'Neil. Most importantly, General Manager Kurt Angle for moving this match to tonight, not making us wait till SummerSlam. You had an interesting interview with Tozawa last week on 205 Live, Corey, in which Neville would interrupt. Well, I attempted to. Tozawa, shoulders down.
Wow.
I attempted to interview Tozawa before Neville interfered and spoke his mind, which is his right as the king of the Cruiserweights. But I can tell you what, you can see it right there. Look into the eyes of Akira Tozawa. That is a man that is confident and
very
focused.
small guy.
Let me ask you, Corey, you cover 205 Live every week. How is the shoulder of Tozawa that has been a problem for him in the recent times? If it's bothering Tozawa,
Neville
attack
Tozawa. Neville in control. Headlock by Neville on Tozawa.
Quickly in control.
Quickly in control.
The king of the Cruiserweights has been so dominant ever since winning the championship in January. He seems to get better each and every week.
Neville is champion
every time
from January.
Again, he becomes more and more confident in his abilities, which makes him more and more dangerous.
Tozawa, a man with 156 pounds, very small, uses speed and agility.
No fear from Tozawa.
Between Tozawa and Neville, looks like a
big man.
Tozawa is very, very smart.
on the part of Neville.
Not as
neither would surprise me. Neville's
small.
Really confident, but also very proficient in mind games.
Tozawa is very small.
And Tozawa now with a chop to the chest.
156 pounds.
Showing Neville early on in this matchup that he's not
Remember, Nia Jax is 272 pounds,
with the cruiserweight champion.
156. Tozawa attacking Neville in this time. Tozawa attacked Neville. But Neville used his power advantage.
One kick right to the midsection, dropping Tozawa.
Neville returned in control of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Neville is in control against Tozawa.
What's he thinking? Neville back into the ring though. Tozawa caught him with a right.
Now Tozawa trying
Here's the cover for the championship, and a kick out at 2 by the champion. And Neville wisely rolls out to the apron and out of the ring. But Tozawa has the cruiserweight champion reeling. Can he keep it up with the title on the line? Live on Raw.
And now another commercial break. But my prediction is that
be like no one.
Is that
words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup.
Tozawa. My prediction is that Tozawa will be the winner. It's a strange prediction, no? Maybe a crazy prediction. I don't think that could be possible in this time for Tozawa. At least for Tozawa.
Nothing's gonna change my world.
Now there is another commercial break.
A poem written and performed by me, Tyrese Akwesi Asamoah. Every time I turn on the TV, I'm disappointed in the depictions of Generation Z. We're shown as lazy and meek, glued to smartphone screens, more interested in Insta and Twitter
than
improving the person in the mirror.
They
seem to forget that we are the future of society, and whether we put pen to paper, paintbrush to canvas, or voice to speakerphone, we stand on our own 2 feet and lift each other to a better tomorrow.
But these guys that
we may be young and of the information age, but no, the future is ours.
Was called the narcissist. Lex Luger, 6'5", 275 pounds. Remember, because he's 276, he's 70 tall. Therefore, his powerhouse, Lex Luger. In those years when Lex Luger was part of the WWE roster, a normal guy was like Lex Luger, 75 pounds. Not a big man. Big man was
hybrid technology, no plugging in.
Over 400 pounder mark. Good days. I think the best days, the better days of the WWE was when it was called WWF in the 80s. The 80s is I think that the 80s was the best period of the WWE. When the champion was Hogan, when was Demolition, when a charismatic people like 520 pounds under the Giants, Roddy Piper, Bret Menard, the Art Foundation, True Legend, Ric Flair arrived in the early 90s, 1991. To me, the best period of the WWE, it started to 1976 and end in 1996. 20 years amazing. And I don't like...
Live on Monday Night Raw.
We're back in the Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Boston Arena for the Cruiserweight division.
Champion Neville in a SummerSlam match come defending the title against Tozawa. Neville top rope drop kick to Tozawa.
Now
turns
Neville in control.
Here's the cover to retain the title and a kick out by Tozawa at 2.
Kick out by Tozawa.
Confident champion there.
Neville is
lackadaisical cover.
Tozawa had Neville out of his game early with a surprise attack on the champion, but during the commercial break, the king of the cruiserweights, Corey, turned things around.
Where the undeniable power advantage possessed by Neville.
Neville, during the commercial break, used his power advantage because Neville is the powerful of these two, remember. Tozawa is
changed the look of the entire match. A reverse suplex on the outside. It has been all Neville since. And Booker, this is where Neville is at his best. He can utilize his power game against Tozawa.
I mean, you look at Neville like he's multi-talented, but he's a big cruiserweight first and foremost. But I'm gonna tell you something about this kid Tozawa. Being in that Dragon Gate dojo, traveling, around the world, that expert tools of the Ultimo Dragon. Trust me, I know all about the Ultimo Dragon. That's what's going to help.
But this time he uses speed and agility.
Creating some separation. Can he get back into this matchup? Titus O'Neil, of course, from Titus Worldwide, of which Tozawa is a member, is at ringside. He's the reason this matchup's happened tonight. He went to our general manager and said, let's have this matchup tonight on Raw. And Neville misses wildly, and here's Tozawa with a kick to that section. Tozawa misses, though, with the kick.
I must say, Kurt Angle's giving the universe, the WWE universe, what they want to see.
And Tozawa has the champ reeling. And I don't think Neville wants to be out there, Corey. You know what Tozawa's
now Tozawa in control the match. Tozawa in control the match. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
The stamina, maybe the
Tozawa in control, 156 pounds. The small guys, the crazy monkey, because it's like a monkey hop.
Championship on the line.
And now on the top, Tozawa.
Could it be Tozawa's night, but Neville back to his feet. And that's the veteran champion.
Is a smart guy.
Tozawa was looking for the amazing senton off the top rope that only he can deliver.
Too boring to me.
Neville had it well scouted. And Neville realizes that could have his title reign. And wisely countered.
That top rope, these the guys.
You're absolutely right, Booker. One of the absolute best.
Both are on the top rope.
WWE fans.
The WWE says,
Neville though.
Neville superplex by Neville on Tozawa, and now
with massive impact as they head. Neville
huge
has defended
impact on
his
the ring by
championship successfully numerous times with that very maneuver. Let's take another look at this.
Look at the power and the velocity on this superplex right here.
Superplex by Neville and Tozawa.
Impact. Both men, bodies
in huge trouble.
Hitting with all that velocity, but Neville looking to get back to his feet
I
first.
predict
the Cruiserweight champion runs into a boot by Tozawa, who's still going.
Like getting whiplashed off that top rope.
Incredible matchup by these two Cruiserweights.
156 pounds, very small guy.
Looking to take over.
Educated feet right there, guys.
Almost forget how incredibly talented is Neville. But this is looking, but
a real maneuver.
Caught Neville.
And Neville in trouble against Tozawa.
He has no idea where he's at, but Tozawa does. And Tozawa looking to go on top again. Neville's in trouble.
Tozawa,
could it be Tozawa's moment?
Turn on the top again. Tozawa on the top again. Tozawa on the top.
And Neville again back to his feet.
And Neville again back to his feet.
From Neville alone, able to evade. On the Neville using the official as a shield. Oh, and back to the injured shoulder.
As a shield.
For the Rings of
and now a submission maneuver by Neville
trying to lock it in on Tozawa here. And he's got it in. Wait a minute. Neville's shoulders down and he kicks out
maybe a painful or an earful for Tozawa.
Right there by Tozawa.
The champion Tozawa.
I think that Tozawa will be the winner.
I should say Neville almost got caught by Tozawa. Tozawa is all fired up right now. The fighting spirit on full display. The king of the cruiserweights. Oh,
now the king of the cruiserweight uses
that's exactly right. Face first goes Tozawa, and now the champion Neville. Could this be what I think it is? Looking to put Tozawa away.
Now Neville.
Could be Red Arrow time.
Neville on the top.
And Neville.
And missing Tozawa. Neville missing
Tozawa.
Tozawa.
Out of the way. Neville missed with the Red Arrow. Tozawa could have his opportunity.
And now Tozawa, big opportunity for Tozawa. Tozawa go to the top.
Often, guys.
Go to the top, Tozawa.
In the garden.
Tozawa
trying
on
to
the
make
top.
it to the top rope, and he's there. With a
Tozawa could be the winner, ladies and gentlemen. A big move, and now 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I win my prediction. Tozawa is the new Cruiserweight champions. The new Cruiserweight champions. Tozawa wins the match against them. Will be a rematch at SummerSlam? I hope no, because I don't.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion.
This is the big moment. Titus O'Neil very happy about his first champion of his stable.
Tozawa! What a moment for Tozawa! What a moment for the Titus
Worldwide brand!
Tozawa has shot
Apollo Crews arrived, the Titus brand celebrates a big celebration for their little friends.
I think you agree with me. This was James Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson, unexpected. This is insanity. Congratulations. Hats off to Tozawa. I never thought we'd see the day.
Tozawa on 50 to 1 shoulder, and Tozawa showed his day.
But it was a huge night.
The little Tozawa on the big guy. The manager is bigger than his protege. This is a very unusual in this time. The manager is bigger than his protege. Tozawa on the shoulder of Titus O'Neil. Ladies and gentlemen, is official. Akira Tozawa is the new. Akira Tozawa is the new Universal Champions. Akira Tozawa is the new Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen. It's official, no questions about that. Very happy. I hope that there will not a match between these two, a rematch on SummerSlam, because I don't like the Cruiserweight division, and I think that the Cruiserweight division don't deserve the pay-per-view. But I don't know what just happened.
30-day free trial. And the Saturday night before SummerSlam, it's NXT TakeOver. We're headed to Brooklyn for the third.
Now a little promo about the network.
In addition to witnessing the glorious Bobby Roode defend his NXT Championship against Drew McIntyre, it's a homecoming of sorts. You can join myself, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens, Sasha Banks,
about the cards, I remember that on this channel maybe tomorrow night will be official my results
prediction. Hey guys, everything starts Sunday with the SummerSlam kickoff show, extended 2-hour extravaganza to get you ready for the biggest party
of the summer. I don't respond
Jerry the King Lawler and leader
was like
it's going down. And then it's SummerSlam with a very special start time of 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 4 hours of action, where for the first time ever, the Universal Championship will be defended in a fatal 4-way match. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Braun.
And they talking about the fatal 4-way match.
Jinder Mahal defends the WWE Championship against the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. So ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam, you want to sign up right now at WWENetwork.com and get SummerSlam as part of your 30-day free trial. But tonight, Monday Night Raw, it's all about SummerSlam Come Early, including coming up next. Something else we were waiting for this Sunday. We don't have to wait any longer. The Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt,
be a
steps into the ring with Finn Balor for the first time ever. It's live, it's on Raw, and it's coming up next.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Another commercial break.
Like no one.
When you're on O2, the network coverage is like baby geese. Geese who've chosen you as their mother and follow you practically everywhere. So whether you're on the underground and you fancy a call, or you're out in the sticks,
or
you're using our Wi-Fi on the fly, they've got you covered. Even overseas with European roaming now included.
I remember you
15,000 Wi-Fi hotspots, nationwide 4G, and now with European roaming included.
The results of this night.
Nivea Man Protect and Care gives you.
The results of this night, that Akira Tozawa is the new Cruiserweight champions. Elias Samson made a brutal attack on R-Truth, and also maybe will be a feud between these two. And also it's official that Sheamus and Cesaro will face Ambrose and Seth Rollins on SummerSlam for a title match. Will face Ambrose and Cesaro on SummerSlam for a title match. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. The reunion of the two former members of the Shields is reality, because they will be in a championship match, against Cesaro and Sheamus on SummerSlam. And also remember tonight this is the Raw live stream, August 14, 2017. Tomorrow night will be a SmackDown live stream. On Wednesday will be an NXT live stream. This Saturday will be an NXT TakeOver live stream. And this Sunday, SummerSlam live stream. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. In a few minutes, we're back in Boston Arena to another matchup on Raw between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor.
Sky Cinema invites you to come away with us.
The commercial break continues, ladies and gentlemen, on Sky Sport. I see Raw on Sky Sport. In a few minutes, we're back in
not
Boston.
Not just for people, but for new ideas.
During the commercial break, I remember you that it's official.
Every immigrant group contributed something different from different countries with their different skills. Immigration hasn't just transformed America. Immigration is America.
Sheamus and Cesaro versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose is official. And also,
How the World Made America.
Tonight,
starts Sunday at 9.
Match,
brand new to history.
Tozawa is the new Cruiserweight champions. In a few minutes, we will be back
from Cincinnati.
Boston
The Western and Southern Open starts today, live on Sky Sports Action.
Bray Wyatt, the 285 pounds Bray Wyatt
sponsors WWE on Sky.
I hope that on SummerSlam Finn Balor shows his Demon King, because Finn Balor Demon King versus Bray Wyatt could be a good match. Strange charisma face to face.
Raw is live tonight at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. We are just 6 nights away from SummerSlam. And SummerSlam is presented by Cricket Wireless, where you can get 2 lines of unlimited data for $80 a month with Cricket Unlimited 2 plan. And by KFC, it's finger licking good. Well, it has been quite the night tonight. Big Cass had an obvious plan earlier on to take out the Big Show before their matchup Sunday at SummerSlam. Big Show had Anderson, it was ambushed by Anderson and Gallows. Big Cass would take advantage. It was a well-laid plan, executed to perfection. Using the shark cage that Enzo Amore is supposed to be locked in Sunday at SummerSlam for the Cass Big Show match. Big Cass, an absolutely relentless assault on Big Show's right hand, which just so happens to be the hand Big Show delivers that wicked knockout punch with. And
just don't touch me. Big Show in trouble. Now Big Show in locker room.
I didn't know Big Al and Andy were even here, all right? And just forget about SummerSlam, and I get it.
Stop.
You got
stop.
Show. Big Show in the locker room.
I fought bigger and been hurt worse. There's no way in hell I'm missing SummerSlam.
Big Show, you gotta see the big picture.
Big picture? I'm the Big Show. Don't you dare forget who I am.
Big Show wants the match.
Booker, you heard the diagnosis. You've known Big Show for a long time. They believe he may have a broken hand. Is it wise to go into this matchup Sunday at SummerSlam?
Why is it not? Big Show is not going to miss SummerSlam. Let's just say it that way.
Well, speaking of SummerSlam, we now know who's going to face Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship on Sunday in Brooklyn. Let's take you back to earlier tonight. It was Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks to determine the opponent for Alexa Bliss. And watch this great counter by Sasha.
Sasha Banks displayed great tenacity, fighting
through the pain, applying the bank statement, and ultimately forcing a submission by the most dominant female in WWE.
Sasha Banks wins the match against Nia Jax.
Out to the bank statement, which means Sasha Banks has an opportunity to become a 4-time women's champion. Sunday at SummerSlam on the WWE Network at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Alexa Bliss defends her Raw Women's Championship against the boss,
I think that
Sasha Banks.
To me, is a bad news because I prefer Nia Jax, and now Mickie James in the locker room with Emma.
You see this crap all over Twitter. Twitter's just blowing up over Sasha Banks winning this match tonight. But it's like, what about last week when I got screwed? I should have won that match in the triple threat, and I should have been the one that facing Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. It's ridiculous. I have to deal with this when I'm the one that started the women's revolution. And I sit back every week and I watch the girls from NXT come along and other people come back from who knows where and get all the opportunities that I should be getting. It's nuts. I even had to go online and start this hashtag Give Emma a Chance with all my fans, and obviously.
Wow, you really like to rewrite your own history, don't you? Yeah, but let's face it, last week, you didn't really get screwed over. You tapped out. So while it's really
conversation between Mickie James and Emma in the locker room this time.
Revolution.
Big frustration for Emma.
Every woman that's been in WWE.
Mickie James talking about his career,
not just
his legacy.
But hey, you want a chance? Why don't, instead of sitting there complaining on social media all night long, you put your phone down and you step in the ring with a 6-time women's champion tonight.
And Mickie James challenge Emma for a match tonight.
You're on, Mickie.
Her general manager Kurt Angle makes that matchup for later on tonight. But nonetheless, SummerSlam comes early. A brawl earlier tonight.
Is ready, Bray Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen. Bray Wyatt
between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor has led to this matchup happening for the first time ever tonight. On Monday Night Raw.
And now another commercial break during the entrance of Bray Wyatt. I think this is a shame. I love the entrance of Bray Wyatt, and they broke the Bray Wyatt entrance with a commercial break. This is ridiculous. I don't think that I can understand this moment, the commercial break during the they brought
Astra,
the entrance of
with
Bray
super
Wyatt.
bright LED matrix headlights.
However, ladies and gentlemen, I talk with you about the results of this tonight episode of Monday Night Raw. In this time, it's official another two-title match for SummerSlam. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss, because Sasha Banks wins the match tonight against Nia Jax. And also, Sheamus and Cesaro will face Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, because Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins finally back together tonight. Also, we saw a championship match for the Cruiser Division, and the Akira Tozawa is the new Cruiserweight Champions. This is the news. Big
How many hotels
celebration
does
for the Titus brand.
1,000? 10,000? 100,000? 300,000? 500,000?
And also, we saw Elias Samson made a
compares prices from more than 1 million hotels to find your ideal hotel for the best price.
And now there's a commercial break.
Trivago.
The commercial break starts during the beautiful entrance of Bray Wyatt.
Unlike the AAA, we won't charge you extra if you're stuck here. There, or in this. Yep, they're all extras. At Green Flag, we've put an end to all that. With our smart network, you get award-winning breakdown cover that covers you when you break down. We'll even half your AA or RAC renewal quote. Green Flag, common sense to the rescue.
With a commercial break.
The Lion spends more than 18 hours a day.
Start this song, the song of Bray Wyatt,
and when their minds and bodies are fully
in the arena, everybody use a little light.
Relax.
And what just happened?
Greatness.
they brought the end of Bray Wyatt with another commercial.
England host the West Indies in their first ever day-night test match. Thursday, live on Sky Sports Cricket.
Few minutes, we're back in the arena. However, I talk with you with all results tonight. I remember you the results. Sheamus and Cesaro will face Seth Rollins and Nemos on SummerSlam. It's official. And Sasha Banks wins her match against Nia Jax and will be in the championship match against Alexa Bliss on SummerSlam. Also, Elias Samson made a brutal attack on R-Truth. And also, Big Cass, Gallows and Anderson made a brutal attack on the ends, on the, I think that this is the
from Cincinnati, the Western and Southern Open
and the right
starts
end
today,
of
live on Sky
Big
Sports
Show.
Action.
Maybe if Big Show will be on SummerSlam with an injury, like no one. I think there could be others. I don't know why Gallows and Anderson made this interference. I don't know. But Raw continues right now, ladies and gentlemen. Raw live stream August 14, 2017. We're back from Boston. We're back from Boston. And
SummerSlam happens in Brooklyn this Sunday, but the New York Post broke the news earlier today that SummerSlam 2018 is coming back to the Barclays Center for the 4th straight year. Brooklyn has become the home of the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam.
Another news in 2018, SummerSlam is coming back to Brooklyn.
And back live on Monday Night Raw.
Bray Wyatt in the ring.
Get ready for SummerSlam. Come early. This matchup originally set for Sunday, but Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor will go at it for the first time ever tonight.
This match was predicted for this Sunday, but it's been better with Bray Wyatt. And now another big entrance, Finn Balor. Finn Balor arrived, the Irish superstar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, Wicklow County, Ireland, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, in the arena.
It is an incredible sight when Finn Balor, the first ever Universal Champion, makes his way to the ring. You can see the reaction from the WWE Universe, not only here in Boston, but around the world. And Corey, that is really what has been at the heart of this entire rivalry. Bray Wyatt cannot figure out why the WWE Universe feels this way about Finn Balor, why they want to be a part of this Balor Club, why they don't want to throw their support behind Bray Wyatt.
In my opinion, Cole, you just answered your own question. If you have ever been in an arena to experience Finn Balor enter the ring, it's like nothing else. The same can be said for Bray Wyatt. Maybe it's what Finn's motivations are.
Two demons collide in this match.
And I think the other thing that's really got to Bray Booker is Bray has always been the master of the mind game. But in recent weeks, Finn Balor sort of turned the tables on Bray, giving him some of his own medicine.
I'll tell you something, it may look like that, but I'm going to tell you, Bray Wyatt, he's the type of character that weighs down his opponent. He throws a trick here, a trick there. It's always the unknown with Bray Wyatt. That's what Finn Balor is going to have to deal with.
Bray Wyatt's at 285 pounds.
So here we go for the very first time ever.
First time ever these two collide face to face, nose to nose.
WWE champion. Balor, though, uses his quickness and delivers a kick right to the side of the face of Bray Wyatt.
And now, Bray Wyatt uses his weight
right hand, and Bray drops him to the apron.
This is what Bray Wyatt's going to want to do. Slow down the pace of the match.
Try
to take the Balor Club out of it.
Oh! And Bray is doing just that.
Bray in control of the match.
Always talking about wanting to be a leader, a charismatic leader, hoping that members of the WWE Universe will follow him.
mentioned the charisma of
Bray
both
Wyatt,
these
former
superstars. It's almost
WWE champion,
a spiritual experience from both Bray and Finn Balor. Different types, but it's that sort of feeling.
Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor.
That he does. He said the magic word, charisma. Great leaders all possess it.
And Bray sent through the second rope. Finn Balor quickly.
Finn Balor
drop kick that drives Bray into the barricade.
And
Finn Balor loves to take the fight to you. He's shown a much more aggressive side in recent weeks as Balor's taken over. First time ever these two clash live on Raw.
And now another commercial break. Another one. Too much commercial break on Raw. Too much. Aaron Bellinger, welcome to my wrestling channel for the live stream. Okay. But they don't. Do you think that Aaron? Do you think that Bray win tonight?
The new
like
BMW 1 Series.
I don't know.
Connected.
Because. Finn Balor is if I think that
Let's talk breakdown cover.
If Bray
wins,
wins,
some stuff you should know. Unlike the AA, we won't
be a
charge
rematch
you.
on SummerSlam. No questions about that. This is my opinion. But this time there is a commercial break continues.
If you're stuck here, there.
My prediction is that
yep, they're all extras.
Yes. Maybe it's possible that Bray Wyatt will be the winner.
At Green Flag, we put an end to all that.
Gameplay,
with our smart network, you get award-winning breakdown cover that covers you when you break down. We'll even half your AA or RAC when you...
2K17. However, I think that Bray Wyatt will be the winner. This is my prediction. I agree with you, Aaron. Bray Wyatt will be the winner of this match with controversial wins. Okay, I think
this is power.
There will be a controversial win, but Bray Wyatt will be the winner. And this is Lex Luger, a superstar of the past. And speaking of superstars of the past, I remember you that Ric Flair is in hospital and is in a bad situation, bad condition. We pray for Ric Flair for this legend, because Ric Flair is one of the greatest of all time. I remember
this is the biggest sporting event
I remember the first years in the WWE by Ric Flair, about 1991. He came with another belt and his alliance with The Undertaker against Hogan. I remember Ric Flair when he was
I'm ready to shock the world.
The Royal Rumble 1992
live on Sky Sports box office. To book, see channel 491 or go to skysports.com/Mayweather McGregor.
Yes.
See what happens when Tottenham host Chelsea as part of a big weekend of Premier League football. Live on Sky Sports Premier League.
WWE
2K18 sponsors WWE on Sky.
I don't remember this time. Maybe the minute of But now we're back on Boston for continues the match between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor.
Bray Balor involved in a one-on-one matchup here on Monday Night Raw. Match was supposed to happen at SummerSlam, but a brawl earlier tonight in the locker room area made General Manager Kurt Angle make this matchup as we take a look at some of the action during the commercial break.
Tempers are too high to wait till Sunday, but Bray Wyatt with a ruinous maneuver on the apron, driving Balor down. We continue the devastation.
Again, it has been this attempt by Bray Wyatt for numerous weeks now to humiliate
Headlock by Finn Balor,
to embarrass him in front
by
of the
Bray Wyatt on Balor. If Finn Balor in trouble, Bray Wyatt in control of the match. I predict that Finn Balor will be Bray Wyatt in trouble. Bray Wyatt will be the winner.
It's
but with a controversial win.
Threat to everything Bray Wyatt stands for. In his mind, he has stated many times.
Bray Wyatt uses weight,
right to the ribs. Here's the cover and a kick out.
Bray Wyatt
to get
use himself
his
as
opponent,
a god, as much more than a man.
to
So you
destroy
have someone that's
his
wildly
opponent.
popular like Finn Balor, that threatens your...
Bray Wyatt in control of the matchup. Finn Balor
so to
in
speak.
huge trouble.
Watch this, Booker, and you said it. Wow. Knee right to the ribs, and the
Different
unorthodox
weight
offensive
advantage
style of
for
Bray Wyatt was very effective.
Big difference size difference.
Talented of Finn Balor.
Maybe 100 difference,
How far is this
100
young
pounds
man willing
advantage
to
for
go?
Bray Wyatt.
That's going to be the question
I
with
think
Finn
that the
Balor
better
tonight.
is
And
here on
Booker, the
Monday
point
Night
you're
Raw.
making is you have to dig down deep and go to a different place when you're in battle with Bray Wyatt, right?
I tell you, you got to go down to your soul. And I
Bray
tell
Wyatt,
you, the
280
Finn Balor, like I say, the guy, he has
Bray
worldly
Wyatt head back
experience.
on
The guy
Finn Balor.
knows all about this business. But like I say, this man,
Close
Bray
line,
Wyatt, he's a
Balor in
different
trouble
kind
against
of
Wyatt.
cat.
And off that,
One,
Bray Wyatt looks to put
two.
Finn away with a hook to the
Just a
leg,
two,
and
baby.
Balor stays in it.
Bray
And now
Wyatt
Bray
in
Wyatt
control.
beginning to learn what Finn Balor is made
Headlock
of.
by Bray Wyatt
Here's a
and Finn
man who
Balor.
tore his
Finn Balor
labrum
in trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
at SummerSlam last year when he would still continue in the matchup to go on and win the Universal Championship. That is what this young man is made of as we take another look at the physicality continuing in this match.
Not just he go,
Headlock
just
by
mow Finn Balor
Bray
down,
Wyatt
then he
and
just
Balor in
leads
huge
on it,
trouble.
put all that pressure on. This
Bray
right here,
Wyatt
Cole,
in
this is
control
a
of the
mind
match.
game.
This is as much
Bray
physical
Wyatt
as
used
it is
his
mental.
weight,
Bray
size,
Wyatt
advantage,
driving the air out of
mind
Finn Balor.
games.
Finn desperately searching to create some space.
And he did there momentarily at least.
Now
and
Finn
a
Balor
right hand as
attacked
well.
Wyatt,
And
but
Finn
still in
started to
trouble.
fire up, but he ran into a
Wyatt's
forearm.
in control,
He got
but
him with an overhead kick.
a kick by Balor and Wyatt
Now
is
with
down.
both men
Both
down.
guys
Could be a
down
turning point in the
on the
match.
ring.
Whoever can make it to his feet first.
Both of these men trying to muster the will to continue fighting on. Take a look at this. First, a big right hand from Bray.
Explosive overhead kick.
Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt
Finn Balor still obviously feeling the effects of the offense
Both.
Bray Wyatt's delivered.
down.
Wyatt looks a little bit weary after the
Wyatt
overhead kick.
tried to make an avalanche.
Finn's still trying to fight back into this match.
Bray Wyatt in control.
He's going to have to use his speed advantage.
Now
Which is hard to
Finn
do
Balor.
because Bray
Mr.
Wyatt is
Balor
deceptively
attacked Wyatt.
fast.
Now here comes Finn.
Attacks Wyatt.
Finn's on the move, but I'm going to tell you, son,
this
you
is a
cannot
Finn Balor
admire
moment.
your work with a guy like Bray
Speed
Wyatt.
and agility.
I agree with you, Booker.
Wyatt
Absolutely.
uses size advantage.
Finn lands on his feet. Bray Wyatt, though,
Power
with a boot
versus
to the
speed
face, and
agility.
now Bray Wyatt.
in this matchup.
Oh, and Finn Balor caught him with a running kick.
Finn Balor tried
Here's
to
the cover by Finn. Is it enough to
cover,
put Bray
but
away? And a kick out at
it
2.
counts by Bray Wyatt.
Finn trying to muster up a little bit more
Finn Balor.
adrenaline. Keep his foot on the gas
He's
pedal.
ready.
Finn's been ambushed by Bray in the past. Believes he has something to
Now,
prove here tonight as well.
continues.
Finn,
Bray Wyatt
collision.
returns
Bray
in
Wyatt
control of
launching
the
his
match.
entire body into Balor.
One,
Is it enough
two.
off the impact?
Only
Kick out
two
by
for Bray
2
Wyatt.
by Finn.
Kick
Talking
out
about
by
a car
Finn.
crash right there, guys, at about 60 miles per hour. Wow.
See the
Bray Wyatt
unsettling grin on
return
the face
back
of
on his
Bray
feet.
Wyatt.
The problem with that collision, Booker, no airbags
Bray
deployed.
Wyatt.
Finn Balor ran right into the full force of Bray Wyatt.
Maybe assisted Abigail.
Now looking for the Uranagi to put
No.
Finn away, but Finn able to counter.
Bray Wyatt escaped the move of Bray Wyatt.
Balor with a
Balor
sling
escaped the
blade.
move of Wyatt. Knife, but Finn Balor in control. Finn Balor in control. Wyatt
Required the target.
with a
And
confused
Bray,
by
though,
Wyatt
able to
is making
sidestep,
it.
and there's the senton to the chest. And here's the
One,
cover. Is it
two.
enough to put Finn away? And
Only
again,
2 counts for
Finn
Wyatt.
Balor stays in the
And
match.
Kick out. Big resilience by Bray Wyatt, by Finn Balor.
You know, like
Finn Balor,
Bray
big
Wyatt and all the
resilience.
rest of
Everybody
them. You
knows
know,
that
you
was
think this
just
guy's
last
working on
last
one
year
side
at
and
SummerSlam.
he's totally
And
crafty
he continues
on
the
the
match
other.
with a broken
That little
shoulder.
side swipe right there was
Yes,
beautiful.
Yeah, you're getting an idea of the
He wins
mettle
the
of both
Universal
of these
Champion.
men. Both Bray Wyatt and
tonight
Finn
he
Balor
shows
and what
once
they're
again
capable of
his
here.
resilience against Bray Wyatt.
Bray back to his feet first. One of the strangest
very
scenes
much,
in WWE.
Welcome to Wrestling Channel.
Looking for Sister Abigail.
I can turn around my
Finn
webcam
Balor able to
faster
counter.
because if I turn around my webcam, the
Wise
WWE
decision
stopped
by
this live.
Bray
about
Wyatt
the
to roll to the outside. You know Bray's feeling the effects of the double stomp from Finn.
You disagree with your game, Sarah.
Here he comes!
I think that the winner will be the winner tonight. I think, maybe. But with a controversial winner, not a clean win. Controversial for Bray Wyatt. Everybody knows the mind games.
Here comes Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail by Bray Wyatt. 1, 2,
Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt.
3. Bray Wyatt wins the match.
Picks up the win. Here's your winner.
It's not a controversial win. Wins with 3 counts.
Well, Bray Wyatt making a point here tonight.
Bray Wyatt
just
is
like
the win.
That, Wyatt picked up the victory.
This is the results of this match.
Like capturing another soul, Cole.
Bray Wyatt's the 285-pound.
Bray Wyatt definitely having an otherworldly experience inside the ring. Able to survive Finn Balor's attack to the outside. Finn thinking about ending it all with the coup de grace. But Bray Wyatt just a little too crafty, a little too much endurance left.
This is the news
Watch the way he just picks Finn right off the turnbuckle.
Your game was right, yes.
As Bray Wyatt knocks off Finn Balor.
I think that you will be, you can make that prediction with your games because your game was right. Bray Wyatt's the winner, ladies and gentlemen.
The Balor Club has the option to follow the buzzards.
Follow the buzzards. Will be a rematch on SummerSlam? I think there could be a rematch. Dispute deserve other match to grow up because I like it.
Wyatt definitely having a
Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor
experience inside the ring. He's able to survive.
Yes. Yes. Bray won on Raw, like in your games won on Raw, because on Raw won Bray Wyatt.
Finn Balor's attack to the outside.
Victory.
Finn thinking about ending it all with the coup de grace. But Bray Wyatt just a little too crafty, a little too much.
I love it both because I like the charisma, the charisma Bray Wyatt. I like
and delivers Sister Abigail. As Bray Wyatt knocks off Finn Balor
he don't deserve to come back the Demon King character. Because without the Demon King, Finn Balor is not the same.
First time the Balor Club has
best
the option
of Finn Balor is
follow the buzzards.
Use the
right
face painting, arrive with the Demon King gimmick.
And delivers Sister Abigail. As Bray Wyatt knocks off Finn Balor.
Bray Wyatt is amazing ever because he has a big charisma. Remember that Bray Wyatt is a part of a huge wrestling family. His grandfather was Black Jack Malaga, one of the Black Jacks, one of the first tag team champions in the WWE, the Black Jacks. Therefore, his father, the father of Bray Wyatt, is Mike Rotundo, IRS, former tag team champions. His uncle is Barry Windham, also former tag team champion, with his father, Mike Rotundo. This is a champion with a pedigree, with a legacy, Bray Wyatt. But the official show, the broadcaster never talk about the legacy, the big family of Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt has a big family of legends. 3 legends on his family: Black Jack Malaga, Barry Windham, and IRS Mike Rotundo. But nobody in the shows talk about the legacy, the family legacy of Wyatt. But the result is official, ladies and gentlemen, is that results of this in this time. of this episode of Monday Night Raw is that Bray Wyatt wins the match against Finn Balor. Sasha Banks wins her match against Nia Jax and will face
transfer £700 to them. Their account details.
And also,
I wouldn't if I were you.
It's a scam. Always check that an urgent message hasn't come from a hacked email.
Gallows and Anderson and Big Cass made a huge attack on the Big Show and injury. One hand of Big Show, maybe I think that right hand. And Big Show is in trouble. I think that will be the match between Big Show and Big Cass on SummerSlam. But Big Show will be with an injury, and because of that, will lose the match. And I think that a loss of Big Show against Big Cass will be a shame, because Big Show is a true giant, 7 feet tall, 383 pounds.
This guy's got
Big Cass, 7 feet tall, but only 276 pounds.
Of course,
Lex Luger, this legend, was 275, but was 65.
It's capital C.
Another official news is
to make
that
mates look cool.
the Tag Team Championship match on Raw will be Cesaro Sheamus versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose
And here's another one.
tonight.
Get a Corsair limited
Finally,
edition for just £185
Seth Rollins
a month.
and Dean Ambrose back together.
I'm your husband.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, another news is that the
Sky
Alliance
Cinema
Samson
invites you to come away with us
destroy
this summer
Archer.
with the 10 biggest blockbusters
And
of
also,
2016.
I saw
So
tonight,
you can enjoy the biggest adventures,
a Cruiserweight Championship
the
match and
biggest
Akira Tozawa
heroes,
is a match.
and the
Will be a
biggest
rematch of
bands.
SummerSlam.
Escape with Sky Cinema.
I win my
this
prediction
summer.
about the wins of Tozawa. I win every my prediction because I pick Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks.
Like no one.
I pick. But now we come back. I'm sorry. We come back on Boston in the arena for live Monday Night Raw. We are live, wrestling channel with Alan and Raw. Nice.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw, and this was a moments ago. Bray Wyatt.
Moments ago, a replay about what just happened between the matchup between Bray Wyatt
Sister Abigail, but none
and
of
Finn
us
Balor. Finn Balor
were
wins
expecting this.
This is truly
with
one of
the
the most
Sister
bizarre
Abigail.
things
Bray
I've
Wyatt
seen happen
wins
in a
with
WWE
Finn
ring.
Balor.
Bray Wyatt just embarrassing Finn Balor, who was in a different state of humiliated.
Yeah, absolutely
Embarrassing.
Finn Balor, and we would
Bray
find
Wyatt
out that this was
embarrassing
a
Finn
viscous,
Balor with
acidic liquid of some sort that Bray Wyatt
liquid, a red liquid
Finn
on
Balor,
Bray Wyatt.
again, this
Made a big humiliation on Bray
trying to
Wyatt.
send
So Bray Wyatt made use a red liquid on Finn Balor after the match. With
That was definite symbolism on behalf of the Eater of Worlds.
Well, something I never believed I would see
Red
here on Monday
slime.
Night Raw, and well,
Like
I
us,
didn't
red
believe I would
slime.
see this either. It's the way that we kicked off the show tonight. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins have been going back and forth over recent weeks. Will we rejoin as brothers? Will we continue to be enemies? Well,
and now
this is what
Michael Cole talking about
Absolutely volatile situation that would lead to
between
Ambrose and Rollins
Rollins.
getting in each other's faces and actually coming to blows, as brothers often do.
And Booker had said this earlier,
A
Booker,
little
you almost
fight
expected
before
this to happen
the
between
union.
Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, but it would take this, the tag team champions, Cesaro and Sheamus,
But
to
when the tag team
come out and
champions
start to pick the bones
they made
of the
their
injured
union
Ambrose and
after
Seth
this
Rollins.
fight
It would
against
finally
the
allow
champions.
Ambrose and Rollins to working together.
It was a
match
divide and
is
conquer
official.
mission from the Raw Tag
Ambrose
Team
and
Champions.
Rollins
Sheamus
versus
and Cesaro
Sheamus.
would lay waste.
And this is when things turned around for both Rollins and Ambrose, finally appearing to get on the same page, going after the tag team champions.
Ambrose and Rollins finally in the same page, ladies and gentlemen.
And I never thought I'd see this, Corey, after all these two have been through over the past couple of years.
I don't think any of us believed we would ever see it again. It was a bit of a dream scenario for a lot of the WWE Universe, but here's the
This is a
moment
dream
we had
scenario
all been
for the
longing
whole
for
WWE
so
Universe.
many years.
Rollins and Dean Ambrose back together. This is a replay what just happened earlier tonight between Ambrose and Rollins back together. There are a top team. It's official.
And we weren't the only one that enjoyed
this.
Are a top team. So did our general manager, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle made official debut.
At SummerSlam, Cesaro and Sheamus, you will defend your Raw.
It's official. Cesaro and Sheamus on SummerSlam will face Ambrose and Rollins.
It's damn true.
Cesaro and Sheamus were not happy. But the WWE Universe was, as were Rollins and Ambrose.
We doesn't see
because this coming Sunday at SummerSlam on the WWE Network, what's going to happen? Ambrose and Rollins with an opportunity at Sheamus and Cesaro in the tag team titles.
You know, sometimes, brothers, they lose their way, but they always find their way back.
My prediction about every match on SummerSlam will be this channel tomorrow night after SmackDown Live, live stream.
Meanwhile, back here live on Monday Night Raw.
But now,
in
Mickie
Boston,
James.
Massachusetts, Mickie James set to go one-on-one.
One-on-one.
Remember, Emma earlier tonight was complaining about how she should have won a triple threat match last week to get her into a match tonight for an opportunity at SummerSlam. Mickie said she's rewriting history and said, you tapped out.
Hey, let me be the first to say it. Emma had a great show.
James I think that James was
let's see if she come out here and get a big win over Mickie James.
Booker, she tapped out.
I mean, she did, but she had a great showing.
The superstar shake-up is not
let's see what she can do against the six-time champion Mickie James. Again, Corey, all these women
this time headlock by Emma on Mickie James.
With Alexa Bliss, the champion, to face Sasha Banks Sunday at SummerSlam.
You have to respect the passion of all of these competitors. They all want to be the very best. But there's one simple way to do that. Booker, you say it all the time. It's about racking up wins. And if any of these women can do it, string together a couple victories, they put their name on the map.
Point taken. I mean, look at Sasha Banks. Like I said, she did it quietly, win after win after win, and now she's going to be going for a title.
And it's strange how things happen as Mickie goes into the cover now on Emma, hook of the leg and a kick out. Bayley was supposed to be the one facing Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam, but a shoulder injury opened the door to Sasha Banks.
Mickie James.
Not the first time Bayley's had problems with that shoulder either, guys.
Mickie James versus Emma, ladies and gentlemen.
Meanwhile, Emma with an elbow to the side of the face of Mickie James.
Mickie James is six-time women's champion. Emma
Mickie James, six-time women's champion.
Yeah, hashtag give Emma a chance. And she has an opportunity here tonight.
Mickie James is ready.
And what a night for general manager Kurt Angle, huh? Made some great matchups, including this one.
But Emma.
Kurt has been absolutely on fire.
James go outside the ring by
6 days away from the biggest party of the summer. A little appetizer,
Mickie James in trouble. Emma in control this time.
SummerSlam come early. It has been an absolutely awesome night. We found out that the boss is going to challenge Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title.
Emma versus Mickie James, ladies and gentlemen.
Face-off to come tonight.
Cover by Emma. Mickie kicks out at 2. You, of course, referring to Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe in the same ring at the same time tonight.
In control of the match.
First time that's happened. And look at Emma looking for a big victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw against the veteran Mickie James.
Full Nelson locked in by Emma.
To get a victory over six-time women's champion Mickie James, that's a notch on your belt right there. That tells me that I've made it.
I agree with you, Booker, but at the same time, how many opportunities can you beg for on social media and not capitalize on any of them before you get swept under the rug?
I mean, that's part of the game, man. You got to keep knocking on the door to finally someone answers.
Mickie rolls up, Emma's shoulders are down, kick out at 2 by Emma. Now Emma with a clothesline.
Clothesline by Emma.
Mickie felt that one, tried to roll out of the way. Emma again, cover on Mickie, who kicks out at 2. Number of near falls so far in this matchup.
Number of near falls.
I appreciate Emma's strategy, just more or less smothering Mickie James. Now getting a little frustrated. Staying in close quarters. Now Emma's standing on the hair of Mickie. Oh,
we've seen Emma do this before.
Old school trick right there. Still works.
Move against
Sounds
Emma.
like you've used that a time or two.
Against Mickie James by Emma.
Well, you and Mickie are both six-time champs.
Another maneuver on Mickie James.
Nice suplex cover on Mickie James. Is it enough to put Mickie away? Who just gets her shoulder up.
I was just about to say that Emma reminds me of a young Booker T.
I can say this. Emma is dominating right now in this matchup.
Emma is dominating.
I guess Booker doesn't think so.
Could be
as Mickey's whipped into the corner. And and what a kick in the face.
Right on the jaw.
Huge kick.
Could be a game changer for Mickie if she can capitalize.
On the face of Emma.
Oh, man! Could be a game change for Emma right there. Right. Cover on Mickey, hook of the leg, and Mickey again kicks out at 2.
Gotta give Emma credit. She's making the most of every opportunity in this match.
Yeah, been a relentless attack here by Emma.
Mickey James is about
Will not let Mickey James breathe.
Emma is too young. Who's the younger?
Oh, what a kick!
The age
and that baby lights out for Emma. Cover by Mickey. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And it is!
Mickey James, ladies and gentlemen. Mickey James wins the match like my prediction.
Mickey James with the win over Emma.
Mickey James is the winner.
Give Emma a chance.
I think that Mickey James deserves a title match. Another title opportunity.
It's a big victory, Booker. Mickey wants to find her way to the top of the Raw Women's Division. She just took a step in the right direction.
A big step.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
Mickey James has a charisma. No questions about that. And Mickey James wins the match right here tonight on Monday Night Raw live stream. Mickey James wins the match.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound?
You stupid idiot!
So whether it's your tag team partner,
now another commercial break,
your best friend, your worst enemy, or a hitman's
WWE history.
Buckle up. Really? What happened to the seatbelt rule?
And ladies and gentlemen, another commercial break. No.
Well, the biggest party of the summer is this coming Sunday, but if you want to get behind the velvet rope, you got to try to roll with this crew. The Miz, Maurice, and the Miz Taraj are on their way to the ring. Coming up next.
The Miz Taraj next in the ring, fighting this time.
Like no one.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is another commercial break.
Trivago does the work for you and instantly compares the prices of over 600,000 hotels. I've been saying this a lot lately, but what does it mean for you? It means that by using Trivago, you could save up to 30% when booking your next hotel. Instead of accepting just one price or spending hours searching so many sites, let Trivago instantly compare prices of hundreds of websites to save you both time and money. And that is how Trivago finds your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
On Friday, Diva Up compilation. On Saturday, NXT TakeOver live stream, live reaction, and on Sunday, SummerSlam live stream. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'll give you the results of this episode of Monday Night Raw. The results: the first one is official. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins come back together, finally back together, and will face the tag team champions or Raw Tag Team Champions on SummerSlam. And also, Sasha Banks wins her match against Nia Jax and will
Generation
face
Z,
Alexa Bliss.
a poem written and performed by me, Tyrese Akwesi Samuel.
Elias Samson made a brutal attack on R-Truth, and also
I turn on the TV, I'm disappointed in the depictions of Generation Z. We're shown as lazy and meek, glued to smartphone screens, more interested in Insta and Twitter than improving the person in the mirror.
Bray Wyatt wins the
they seem to forget that we are the future of society, and whether we put pen to paper, paintbrush to canvas, or voice to speak from, we stand on our own 2 feet and lift each other to a better tomorrow. We may be young, of the information age,
and cover the bodies.
The future is ours and beautiful.
I think that Finn Balor deserves a revenge.
Join the greatest battle in the galaxy. Sky Cinema Star Wars. The Solheim Cup. Rivalry meets respect.
In the ring.
The Americans versus the Europeans.
Miz Taraj in the ring.
Jubilation. Well, there's a bit of magic for you.
Which side will be victorious? This Solheim Cup starts Friday, live on Sky Sports Golf.
Mistourage in the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
English Test cricket enters a new era with its first ever day-night Test match.
Some other news because tonight will be the main event is a competition.
England beat the West Indies. The first Test from Edgbaston. Live on Sky Sports Cricket.
385 pounds Braun Strowman. The 295 pounds Brock Lesnar. The 280 pounds Samoa Joe. The 265 pounds. Roman Reigns is the smallest member of the Fatal Four-Way.
Anyone be able to beat the champions, Chelsea?
I think that will be interesting, very interesting match because main powerhouses collide. One super heavyweight, Braun Strowman, two big men, three big men, but Roman Reigns can only 265 pounds. But Samoa Joe 282 and Lesnar 295 pounds.
WWE 2K18
and now we're back
WWE on Sky.
In the Boston Arena with Monday Night.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there?
In a few seconds, this song, the typical song of Raw, and now Kurt Angle.
We are live back on Monday Night Raw.
Excuse me, Finn.
Finn Balor.
What exactly was the gist of your meeting with Kurt Angle just now?
Charlie, I spoke to Kurt Angle, and I got my rematch with Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam.
It's official. A rematch between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor for SummerSlam.
He's gonna find out that I've got my demons too.
And announced that he got his demons. Therefore, on SummerSlam will be the Demon King will come back.
Does this mean what I think it means?
Can we please have quiet on the set?
Now, the Mistourage are having Jerry. Awesome. Dennis arriving in the arena with Maryse, Marcus Axel, and
making his way to the ring, accompanied by Maryse and the Mistourage, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing
I think the third member of the Mistourage, the fourth member, will be Confidence.
You know, The Miz went to general manager Kurt Angle earlier tonight and said, I want your son Jason Jordan one-on-one. Kurt Angle said, I'm sure Jason would love that.
You have to give compliments and respect to the A-lister, to the Intercontinental Champion. What a fighting champion he is. That's why The Miz is surrounded by the radiant Maryse and the other two guys, the Mistourage.
Well, he's a fighting champion, maybe he put the title on the line. But nonetheless, this is what happened a couple of weeks ago when Jason Jordan was a guest of The Miz on Miz TV.
Now to talk about what just happened.
I can make you assess right here on Monday Night Raw.
When The Miz was a special guest, Jason Jordan was a special guest.
My help.
You know what? That's a really tempting offer, and I appreciate it. But I think I'm gonna pass.
This company, this place will chew you up and spit you out.
Maybe it will. But I'd rather be chewed up and spit out than have any type of success being associated with someone
2 weeks ago when
like
Jason Jordan was a special guest of Mr.
And Jason Jordan made
Jason
his
Jordan
pay
attack
as he took out Miz and the Mistourage. You know, last week it was supposed to be Jordan and Curtis Axel, but Brock Lesnar took out the entire Mistourage. Match wouldn't happen. So tonight we've got Miz one-on-one with Jason Jordan.
Tonight the Miz one-on-one against Jason Jordan. I think that will be a controversial situation, and Kurt Angle made an official title match between his biological son,
Jason Jordan. Well, you know, Corey, big opportunity for Jason tonight because a victory over Miz could put him in the hunt for a Intercontinental Championship opportunity.
I couldn't agree with you anymore, Cole. This is Jason Jordan's biggest singles opportunity to date. If he were to somehow pick up a victory over the Miz, puts himself in title contention, but more importantly shows that he can stand on his own 2 feet.
because I think they will be.
And tonight, Monday Night Raw is presented by the Hitman's Bodyguard, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds in theaters this Friday.
The team song,
Jason Jordan, believe me, can stand on his own 2 feet. He's not here because his father is general manager Kurt Angle. He has all the tools. He has the pedigree.
I know that. I agree. I think it's fantastic. It's people naysaying like Booker T over there.
Will be the number of contenders for SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship match.
It is mine right now. I'm going to go out here and put this kid in this place. I'm going to go out here and show this kid a real, true wrestling lesson. Hey, and I don't blame him.
And there's Jason Jordan, tremendous amateur athlete as well in Indiana. He was 35-0 his senior year.
This is big time right here, brother. This is WWE.
Very smart as well, Booker. He earned a bachelor's degree in biology and also minored in chemistry, social science, and medicine. So Jason Jordan with all the tools and looking to take out the Intercontinental Champion who caught him with a cheap shot.
Booker, I think you'd agree with me. It's not about what you did before you got here. It's what you do while you're here, right?
I mean, he's a smart kid.
Nice drop kick by Jordan.
You don't have to have a degree to be a great fighter.
No, not at all, Booker, but I just think I'm trying to explain it because I think it shows you how well-rounded Jason Jordan is as an individual. And I'm just trying to point out the fact that it's not all because of Kurt Angle. He's here based on his merits. He's a former tag team champion from over on SmackDown Live, and now he's trying to make it as a singles competitor. But obviously the odds are against him with the Miztourage hanging out outside the ring.
Reverting back to the amateur style, Jason Jordan is so sudden, so dangerous, and this could be a short night for the Miz.
Jason Jordan could be closing in on a victory as he buries his shoulder in the gun of the Miz. And now look at the Miztourage. Excellent pull from behind, attacking Jordan, and that's a damn shame. This Jordan was closing in on a win.
It's not just a shame, Cole. This is a lesson for this young kid, Jason Jordan.
A lesson for what? Because he was going to beat the champion? Give me a break.
The Hardy Boys,
Team Extreme, the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff coming out deep in the eyes.
Jason Jordan, after the Miztourage.
And Matt and Jeff going right after the Miztourage.
The Hardy Boys against the Miztourage.
And there goes Bo. There goes Axel.
The Hardy Boys
and Miz
against the Miz.
A little poetry in motion.
The poetry in motion. The Miz himself.
And Jason Jordan. And the Miztourage is in retreat.
Maurice should hide her eyes. She shouldn't have to watch this.
Jason Jordan and Hardy Boys. I think Jason Jordan wins by disqualification.
Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan standing tall.
Therefore, I think that will be better match or something. But it's not option. Another commercial break. Oh my god. Commercial break after commercial break after commercial break. This one. I give you the results of this episode in style. First one is official. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins finally back together and will face Sheamus and Cesaro this Sunday on SummerSlam. And also, Sasha Banks wins her match against Nia Jax and will face Alexa Bliss in a match on SummerSlam.
I've had a bad moped crash here in Phuket.
Elias Samson made a brutal attack.
All my teams are lost. I need
Mickey
to go to
James
hospital.
wins the match
Please, can you
against
transfer £700 to them? Their account details.
Akira Tozawa defeat Nagel and he is the new Cruiserweight champion.
It's a scam. Always check that an urgent message hasn't come from a hacked email account. Learn how to protect
Bray
yourself
Wyatt
from fraud.
defeat Finn Balor after his win made a brutal elimination of Finn Balor. And Finn Balor announced that will be a rematch between him
Astra
and Bray
with
Wyatt.
super bright LED matrix
also,
headlights,
Finn
keeping
Balor
Mr.
announced that
Fox
the Demon King
feeling
will return on
fantastic.
Sunday.
We call that one of life's small victories.
Jason Jordan wins by
Get a new Vauxhall Astra
disqualification
for just £215 a month.
against the Miz tonight because during the match the Miztourage made a brutal attack on Jason Jordan. This is the result tonight of this episode of it.
Can I play? Yeah.
But the episode is not finished There are 26 minutes
Better than you know.
commercial break.
And so are their clothes. And with a 100-day guarantee from George, they're ready for anything.
But
in the history of mankind, no society has received more immigrants than the United States.
America was a melting pot, not just for people, but for new ideas. Every immigrant group contributed something different from different countries with their different skills.
Stay with us.
Immigration hasn't just transformed America. Immigration is America.
How the World Made America. Starts Sunday at 9. Brand new to history.
Tomorrow night will be another live stream about SmackDown Live. On Wednesday night will be another live stream about NXT. On Thursday, review about these action figures. I have a collection of over 200
Mayweather McGregor
characters from the
live on
80s,
Sky
70s,
Sports Box
and early
Office.
90s, many custom action figures. And also on Friday will be a Diva Art compilation. On Saturday, NXT TakeOver live stream. On Sunday, SummerSlam live stream. And next Monday, another live stream of Raw. Every day you can find a WWE videos on this channel. And now we're back on Boston.
An impromptu six-man tag team
Now
matchup
a
made during the
six-man
commercial
tag
break by
matchup.
our general manager Kurt Angle, who's having a banner night. The Hardy Boys and Angle's son Jason Jordan against the Miz Taraj.
I think I'm gonna have to go
Jason Jordan.
backstage after the
Hardy
night's
Boys
over and
against the
high-five
Mr.
Kurt
Raj.
Angle on a job well done. This has been a fantastic night. SummerSlam come early, and now this.
Well, let's not forget you were a key part of this entire story of Kurt Angle actually telling the world that Jason Jordan was his son.
I happen to have the utmost respect for Kurt, and I'm glad that I was able to reunite Jason Jordan and his biological father.
Tag made to Jeff Hardy. And how is Jason and Kurt getting along over the past few weeks, Corey? They adjusting everything?
They're doing great. They did a media tour of Boston this morning. They're traveling together, making up for lost time.
And Jason Jordan having a little bit of fun out here now as he's mocking The Miz.
And you can guarantee
Jason Jordan
Kurt Angle's dropping some knowledge in those car rides.
It's
Jason Jordan about what to get it done in the ring.
No doubt about that. Jason Jordan taking it to Axel.
But Darby's getting a lot of knowledge right now with the partners of the Hardys in this corner. You got to love that.
Jason Jordan in control of the matchup.
You know, let's be honest here. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel both have seen their career trajectory altered greatly since aligning with The Miz as The Miz Taraj.
Of course,
number 36 is the son of the one
families
of
as well. And
Mr.
Curtis Axel, the son of the late great Hall of Famer, Mr. Perfect. Former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. And there's a drop kick by Jordan. Axel paying for it in a deep arm drag. And Booker, when you see Jason Jordan, he has got so much raw talent.
But now,
kid has all the ability to be a great
Jason
star
Jordan,
here in WWE.
once again in the match.
I feel like he has a card in the game with his dad being.
Booker, come on.
He was
successful over on SmackDown as a tag team champ before anybody knew Kurt Angle was his father.
Brother
and holds onto the wrist as he makes the tag to Matt Hardy.
Said the kid got a chip in the game.
Matt Hardy planting Bo Dallas. Is
now
enough
Matt
to put
Hardy
away
Bo
Dallas and
Dallas.
the Miz Taraj and a kick out.
Almost just deleted that kid, Bo Dallas.
Yeah, you know, I talked to Matt Hardy earlier today, and Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy believe, Corey, that they've really been awakened here with this situation involving the Revival, who, of course, are out with injuries, and Anderson and Gallows, and now the Miz Taraj.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. And I believe the word they keep using is awoken, which I'm not sure is actually in the English lexicon.
Yeah, but Matt Hardy uses a lot of words that aren't in the English language.
Right, but Matt Hardy was all too proud today to make sure that the world knew that Matt and Jeff were responsible for the Revival being out of action.
Scott Dawson with a biceps injury, Revival out of action indefinitely, double team, covered by Jeff Hardy, kick out by Bo Dallas. Of course, the tag team race heating up on Monday Night Raw. We learned earlier tonight that Rollins and Ambrose are back together again. They will challenge Cesaro and Sheamus to the Raw Tag Team titles at SummerSlam on Sunday.
By Jeff Hardy and Bo Dallas.
I guarantee you teams like the Hardys and Anderson and Gallows aren't happy about that.
Jeff Hardy in control of the match.
You got to, like I say, go to Kurt Angle and say, hey, you got to go with the hot guys. And that's what Kurt Angle did.
Here's Jason Jordan. Working very well with the Hardy Boys tonight. Another fireman's carry, takedown, cover, hook of the leg.
Jason Jordan, no stranger to tag team competition.
Submission maneuver by Jason Jordan.
Champion Chad Gable, NXT Tag Team Champion. Jordan can get it done on a tag team.
Jason Jordan in control of the match.
Is solid. I mean, he can do everything in the middle of that ring. I just want to see Jason Jordan go out there and do it on his own. Right now, he's got a lot of help.
Oh, Jordan tried to do it on his own tonight and got jumped by the Miz Taraj.
And here's Miz now win off the tag. The Intercontinental Champion misses wildly, and again, doesn't seem like he wants anything to do with Jason Jordan. And that's why.
Trouble against Jason Jordan.
Power is next level.
And Booker, I think to Corey's point, I think Jordan was closing in on a win on over the Intercontinental Champion before Dallas and Axel got involved.
Well, perhaps he was, but I'm like this here. Let this kid fight his own
battle.
Let him lick his own.
Maybe Axel,
if he get jumped on, that's just part of the game.
Maybe Axel should allow Miz to fight his own battles because of what he just did. The Miz Taraj in control.
He's hired help.
And now the Miz in control of the match. And now another one.
Like no one.
Commercial break is unbelievable.
Hello, Grandpa.
Too much commercial break during the match.
This is Buddy.
Too much.
Buddy?
The finish, the end of the commercial break. With the end of the commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, during the commercial break, I give you once again the results of this episode of
Stay
Monday
connected
Night.
with BT Infinity. Faster Wi-Fi around your
Alexa
home than major
Bliss
UK
will
broadband
face Sasha
providers.
Banks on
Be
SummerSlam
there.
Big Cost. Sasha Banks wins her match
I can't
against
believe we
Nia
lost
Jax
it.
tonight.
I really appreciate this.
And it's official.
Well, it's okay. Drop it off tomorrow. Perfect.
Two former member of Shields, Seth Rollins and Ambrose, finally back together and we made Sheamus and Cesaro on SummerSlam. Mickie James wins her match against Emma.
The Hyundai Tucson.
Bray Wyatt
drive
wins
a
the
different
match
journey.
against Finn Balor.
Listen,
made a
you're on
brutal
the East.
humiliation
You're being
after the match. Finn Balor get a rematch.
Where we will be cruising at an altitude of
by
6 free months of Apple Music.
rematch on
Just our way of
SummerSlam
showing you the love.
and announced that we return.
Can I get free Apple Music too?
Of course,
Duncan. And when you stream or download all those banging tunes, the data's on us.
Shaken or stirred, sir?
Just give it a little mix.
And also, Big Cass, Gail's Nellis made another brutal attack.
You got the music and the data,
On
but
Big
buckle
Show
up. There's
on
a
the
store.
right end of Big Show. And I think the Big Show will be on SummerSlam with
BE customers get 6 free months of Apple Music.
With
And because of
Expedia,
that,
you can book your flights, hotel,
will be
car hire,
also
and
a
activities
thing that
all in one
Big Show
place.
loses match against Big Cass on SummerSlam will be a shame. This is my
Like a rumba.
Tell me. Every damn from the boss.
in 2 minutes we back.
Excellent.
On Monday Night Raw live in Boston. Remember that
Celebrate 30 years of your favourite family, The Simpsons, every day this summer from 6:30 on Sky One.
Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan
Sky Cinema
versus
invites you to come away with us this summer
this match.
with the 10 biggest blockbusters of 2016. So you can enjoy the biggest adventures, the biggest heroes, and the biggest pants.
Remember the weights of the participants.
Escape with Sky Cinema this summer.
Brock Lesnar 295 pounds.
WWE
And now we back
2K18 sponsors WWE on Sky.
on Raw, Boston, Monday Night Raw live stream, August 15, 2017.
Definitely in SummerSlam mode
This
here
time,
tonight,
Cody
live on
Sexton
Monday Night
in
Raw. We got a
control
6-man
against
tag team matchup.
Jason
Jason Jordan and the
Jason
Hardys
Jordan
against
in
Miz and the Miz Taraj. Going to show you what happened during the commercial
Jason
break
Jordan
here in just
in
a couple
trouble
of
against
moments as
Curtis
Curtis
Axel,
Axel
ladies and
continues to work on Jason Jordan.
Jordan running full speed ahead.
Backbreaker by
Curtis
Curtis
Axel with the
Jason
assist.
Jordan.
Jordan takes himself
Curtis
out, and it's
Axel
allowed
in
the Miz
control.
and Miz Taraj to take full control of Jason Jordan.
That was my fault. That was before
Now
the
Curtis
commercial
Axel
break.
in
Now
control of the
Miz
match
Taraj will
against
take over. Jason
Jason
Jordan
Jordan,
rolling out of the way, but
but
can he
missing
make a
an
tag?
elbow.
Man, I'm not even sure Jordan knows where he's at inside the ring right now. You can feel the excitement here tonight at the Garden in Boston for Monday Night Raw, because in a matter of moments, this ring is going to be filled up as Matt Hardy makes the tag with Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns all together in the same ring for the very first time in just a little bit here tonight, as Matt Hardy continues to pound away on Curtis Axel.
Matt Hardy. And now Matt Hardy continues his punishment on Curtis Axel. He's in control. Matt Hardy continues his punishment on Curtis Axel. I think the winner of this matchup will be...
What's it called? That was almost like a reverse bulldog.
Matt Hardy continues his previous punishment. Made attack also the two.
When you talk about the Intercontinental Champion, Miz is a guy you can't afford to make mistakes with. Miz will make you pay each and every time.
I think the mistake was coming out here being Jason Jordan partner. You know what I mean? You gotta mind your own business sometimes.
And here's the tag to Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas in the ring.
You know the Hardy Boys better than anybody. They never mind their own business. One of the reasons they've been so successful in WWE over the past couple of decades. Here's the cover by Bo and a kick out by Matt Hardy.
Bo Dallas. Headlock by Bo Dallas from Matt Hardy.
Take nothing away from the Hardys, but like I said, coming out here and helping Jason Jordan, that's their heart speaking right there. As well as they want to stay relevant in the tag team division. I understand that.
Elbow by
Matt Hardy. Way to stay relevant than hanging out with a bunch of A-listers, the Hit Couple, and the Miz Taraj.
I will agree with you guys on one thing. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel look like completely different people since they've aligned themselves with the Miz.
Yes, Bo Dallas
on a weekly basis, it'll make you go out there and take care of business.
The
That's what Axel's doing right now.
A big deal for this.
Pounding away on Matt Hardy.
Curtis Axel greeted me backstage tonight. I barely recognized him. He was wearing a couple $1,000 suit, had his hair done, looked fantastic, looked like a star should.
Well, and the thing is, too, Corey, is Miz gave them an opportunity, gave them a chance to be his backup, to be his bodyguard, so to speak, and now they've taken that and they've seized the moment.
Well, the Miz and his wife Maurice are nothing if not altruistic.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Believe me, Miz isn't doing this out of the goodness of his heart. He's doing it because he needs backup. As Axel now into the corner, Matt Hardy steps out of the way. Oh, and Hardy takes out Axel, and that could create an opening for Matt to perhaps get to his corner and make a tag.
Both guys are down this time. Matt Hardy trying to make the tag.
Axel trying to make it to Miz, and he does. And now Miz not going to allow Matt Hardy.
The Miz attacking Matt Hardy.
To make a tag, and look at Miz go.
Right to the eyebrow of Matt Hardy.
And a cheap shot to Jordan.
The Miz in control of the match this time. Matt Hardy in trouble. The Miz against Matt Hardy.
Miz going to pay for his mocking.
Matt Hardy on the Miz. Both down.
And now Jeff realizes this could be the turning point of the match. Can Jeff tag in here? Can Matt make it to his corner? Miz does to Bo Dallas. Here comes Jeff Hardy.
Against Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy versus Bo Dallas. Jeff Hardy versus Dallas. Dallas in trouble against Jeff Hardy.
Dallas.
I think that the winner will be, the wins will be by Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy and Bo Dallas, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeff Hardy just taking it to another level off the inverted atomic drop, and that right there is vintage Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy takes things to the next level, usually so he can jump off.
Cover! Kick out!
Kick out by Bo Dallas.
Right about that.
Bo Dallas survived a brutal attack made by Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy, I'm sorry.
Executed.
You ain't lying, man.
They got Booker out of the seat.
He did.
You get the itch to get back in the ring, Book?
Not at all.
Jeff heading up to the top rope. A little bit of interference provided by Miz and his Miz Taraj. And Bo Dallas takes advantage.
Uh-oh, up goes Jeff.
Oh, man, a swinging neck breaker off the top rope, covered by Dallas. And it's Jason Jordan saving the matchup.
And a great save it was because Jeff Hardy was out.
Miz goes flying into Axel. A little bit of deja vu from his TV. Jordan just hitting anything that moves right now. Jordan sent out of the ring hard. Jeff Hardy trying to roll up Bo Dallas, who rolls through. Twist of fate.
McBreaker.
Cover. Axel breaks it up.
Right now, Mr. Raj is earning their money tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Booker. Things are getting chaotic in here.
Jason Jordan, Book.
Yes, indeed.
And Jason Jordan sending another Miztourage member for a ride.
All members of the Miztourage.
Hardy, twist of fate.
Matt Hardy and Bo Dallas.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Swan.
Now, 1, 2, 3, and another one match. I wins another match prediction tonight.
Here are your winners. Jason Jordan. And the Hardy Boys.
And the Hardy Boys.
You gotta love it.
Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Boys.
Miz gets to look on the bright side. At least he gets to go home to the beautiful Maurice with the Miztourage watching his back. But what a victory for the Hardys and Jason Jordan.
I'll tell you, I'm very, very impressed with Jason Jordan tonight. Look at this, Whisper in the Wind. This is a Jeff Hardy classic, so to speak. But dead on the money. Vintage. I wasn't trying to pay homage tonight, Cole. I was trying to come up with my own stuff. Look at this big suplex. Jason Jordan taking out everything that moves. Including The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion. But then the twist of fate. And there is nothing prettier in all of sports entertainment than when Jeff Hardy flies into the Swanton Bomb. Daredevil right on the money. Beautiful for everyone not named Bo Dallas.
Wins the match.
It has been quite the night.
For
General Manager Kurt Angle, he's put together one hell of a Monday Night Raw as we are on the road to SummerSlam. And speaking of SummerSlam, we have breaking news for you now. Prepare. I can't believe this, Corey.
Our suspicions have been confirmed. This Sunday, the Demon, Finn Balor, will descend on Brooklyn to do battle in a rematch against the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, at SummerSlam. The Demon will be back. I cannot believe it.
But we are not done here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this. Coming up next for the first time ever, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe in the same ring at the same time, a week away from SummerSlam. It happens live next on Monday Night Raw.
Next after another commercial break. I think that Raw is too long. 3 hours is too heavy for everybody. Too heavy. Because of too much commercial break. I think the right duration for a show is 1 hour, like NXT. Short every week.
The new BMW 1 Series feels connected.
NXT is the best show about the duration.
The Lion spends more than 18 hours
too long, 3 hours. So
and when their minds and bodies are fully recharged, it's time
what do you think about it? Give your opinion with
relax into greatness.
The
wonderful
3 hours of Raw.
Being comfortable in your own skin isn't just about how you look. It's about knowing yourself and being true to character.
However, I give you the results of this episode of Raw.
Hi, I'm emailing you because I've had a bad motorbike crash here in Phuket. I'm in real trouble, all my things are lost. I need to pay the hospital. Please, can you transfer £700 to them? Their account details.
Working with Joe for a rematch against Bray Wyatt.
I wouldn't if I were you.
It's
Sasha Banks wins her
Always
match
check that
against
an
Nia
urgent
Jax.
message hasn't come
And
from a
will
hacked
face
email
Alexa
account.
Bliss on
Learn
SummerSlam.
how to protect yourself from fraud.
Mickie James wins a match against Emma. Elias Samson made a brutal attack on R-Truth tonight. Gallows and Anderson and Big Cass made a brutal attack on Big Show on the right hand of Big Show. Maybe will be Big Show with an injured hand against Big Cass on SummerSlam, because that could be a lose. I think that Big Show will lose the match against Big Cass.
Join the greatest battle in the galaxy. Sky Cinema Star Wars.
Because he's a legend, a true giant against
where rivalry
a tall man that is not a true giant, because
the
Europeans is only 2
Which side will be victorious? The Solheim Cup
also
starts
it's official.
Friday, live on Sky Sports Golf.
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins finally come back.
English Test cricket enters a new
When they come
era
back together,
with its first
therefore,
ever day-night Test
it's
match.
official title match of Sheamus design. Also,
Extraordinary innings from an
Akira Tozawa is the
England beat the
new
West Indies.
cruiserweight champion.
The first test from Edgbaston,
Tozawa wins
live on Sky
title
Sports
match
Cricket.
against Neville.
The longest 3 months of
This
the
is
year are over. The Premier
episode
League is
of
back.
Monday Night Raw,
Faces may
live
change,
stream live reaction.
but
Watch
passion does
we are
not.
only the final segment
Another
to
season
watch
of
right
fierce
now after
rivalry.
this.
Will anyone
Another
be able
match
to beat the champions, Chelsea?
with the full participants of SummerSlam. 385 pounds, 6'8", Braun Strowman.
This is what we've all been
295 pounds, Brock Lesnar. 285 pounds, Samoa Joe. 265 pounds, Rollins. And Rollins is the smallest in the match. These 4 guys will be in the Raw Arena of Boston right now in a few seconds.
Like no one.
We're back in the Boston Arena, Boston, Massachusetts. And we're back with the 4 participants of the Fatal 4-Way match of SummerSlam. In a few seconds, we're back on Raw with these 4 powerhouses, a super heavyweight and 2 power.
After shocking the world tonight, Akira Tozawa will defend. Neville has invoked his rematch clause this coming Sunday at SummerSlam for the Cruiser.
Another news official, Akira Tozawa will defend his championship belt, which is
championship. But before we get there, tomorrow night, 205 Live, Titus Worldwide presents Akira's championship celebration. You don't want to miss it.
Meanwhile, here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw, General Manager Kurt Angle has taken every precaution possible to preserve his main event, the fatal 4-way match for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. He has security out here tonight surrounding the ring.
10 men of the security around the ring.
We're just moments away from our face to face with our competitors for Sunday's Fatal 4-Way. And to protect the integrity of our main event for SummerSlam, I have taken extra precautions by having security here at ringside.
We have security here on ringside.
So first, I would like to introduce to all of you the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar arriving in the ring is 285 pounds, Universal Champions.
Brock Lesnar and his advocate Paul Heyman made it very clear a couple of weeks ago that they are not happy that Brock Lesnar has to defend his Universal Championship in a fatal 4-way match Sunday at SummerSlam. The reason is the champion does not have to be involved in the decision in that match to lose the title, because Corey, first man to gain pinfall or submission, will become the Universal Champion.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman have every single right to be very, very upset about the situation. It in no way benefits the champion. There is no champion's advantage. In fact, mathematically speaking, Brock Lesnar is likely to lose the title.
And it is set up like this come Sunday at SummerSlam on the WWE Network. In the fatal 4-way match, for the first time ever, the Universal Championship defended by Brock Lesnar. versus Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. And remember the warning from Paul Heyman, gentlemen, that if Brock Lesnar loses on Sunday, Brock Lesnar will leave WWE.
If Brock Lesnar loses this Sunday, he leave the WWE. Brock Lesnar. I think that Brock Lesnar.
I will say the bad news for the other three competitors in this match is you never want to face Brock Lesnar under any circumstances, let alone an angry beast incarnate.
Let alone in hashtag SummerSlam.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar! So, let's shoot from the hip, shall we? In a desperate effort to squeeze one last rating, one last historic moment out of my client, Brock Lesnar.
Is very confident.
WWE, along with its general manager, Kurt Angle, has conspired this evening to arrange a face-to-face-to-face to Champion's face. What are they even calling this? A confrontation? It's a prison fight. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you tonight put this beast in the same ring at the same time with the last man standing, Braun Strowman, the Samoan rip-off artist Samoa Joe, and the big dog Roman Reigns, you can have all the security that you want and add 10,000 more. Right here, right now, tonight, all hell is going to break loose.
See, on the ringside,
my client's bad mood is justified because this vast conspiracy, you know, my father once taught me, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean the whole world's not against you. Because my client, Brock Lesnar, is willing to listen to ideas that don't necessarily include WWE, Kurt Angle and WWE have conspired that this Sunday, this unbeatable champion steps into the ring against not one top contender, not two top contenders, but all three title-worthy, physically capable top contenders in a match that assures you a new champion. And when these three top contenders get Brock Lesnar out of the equation, it guarantees you a new champion, because at that moment, somebody, anybody can eke a victory over somebody, anybody, and escape like a thief in the night with the Universal Championship. I'm a fan, and as a fan, that concept, Mr. Angle, sucks.
Mr. Angle sucks.
On the night that Brock Lesnar loses the Universal Championship, and that night is a long ways away, ladies and gentlemen, it will be because someone was man enough to slay the beast. Someone was man enough to pin or tap out Brock Lesnar. That man will stand over the conquered conqueror, raise the title high in the air, and you, as the WWE Universe, can point to that man and say, that's my guy. That's the baddest dude on the planet. That's the slayer of the beast. That's my Universal Champion.
Well, I'm not talking about Brock Lesnar.
And that sure as hell won't be Samoa Joe.
About Kurt Angle and the WWE.
300 pounds and desperate to steal the Universal title so he can crawl back to his tribe and offer the championship as a demonstration of his warrior spirit. It sure as hell won't be Braun Strowman.
Brock Lesnar offered his championship.
Don't get me wrong, Braun Strowman has all the tools to be champion. He's a monster among men. But in the horror film that happens this Sunday at SummerSlam, Beast slays Monster.
And says that the Beast slays the monster.
And then there's Roman Reigns.
Now let's talk about Roman Reigns. Everybody booing.
The man that retired The Undertaker.
The man that retired The Undertaker.
Roman Reigns says this is his yard. Your yard, as long as this is the Universal Champion, your yard is in Brock Lesnar's house, and rent is due Sunday at SummerSlam. See, ladies and gentlemen, it boils down to this. I never make predictions, I only deliver to you spoilers. One of two things happens this Sunday at SummerSlam. One, the conspiracy by WWE and General Manager Kurt Angle is successful. They rip the Universal title off of my client Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman leave WWE.
If Brock Lesnar will lose the match,
and if that is the case, I assure you, you might as well lock this beast up in a cage. Hint, hint. And then there's scenario number two. Brock Lesnar beats Braun Strowman, or Brock Lesnar beats Samoa Joe, or Brock Lesnar beats Roman Reigns. And Brock Lesnar proves to the entire world what I've known all this time, that for 15 years I've been flapping my gums. All I've done is undersell the greatness of this once-ever athlete that stands before you tonight. And ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that's my case for you to subscribe to the WWE Network and watch SummerSlam this Sunday night. For I am your humble advocate, Paul Heyman.
This is the prediction.
And this is your reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar!
Brock Lesnar getting problema, but somebody now Samoa Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very volatile situation here tonight. Live on Monday Night Raw from Boston, Massachusetts.
Samoa Joe already
Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, is already in the ring. Here comes Samoa Joe, one of the challengers Sunday at SummerSlam. Already, we are expecting Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns to join these two superstars in the ring here live tonight. And Corey, here's a man at Samoa Joe. The Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view last month came a second away from beating Lesnar for the championship.
Any closer, if Joe had the cocaine and clutch locked in a half a second longer, Samoa Joe would be your reigning, defending Universal Champion. But I have a feeling we're going to see all hell break loose.
Samoa Joe is a victor.
Now, I told you from day one, I don't fear you.
I don't fear you, says
So allow me to alleviate some of your advocates' fears. Because at SummerSlam, when I come for that championship, I'm coming to rip it from your hands after I put you to sleep in the middle of this ring.
He's very confident, Samoa Joe. But remember, Samoa Joe lose a match against Lesnar. Che posso down the monster among men. 6'8", my favorite. Braun Strowman, 2 giants.
Sunday. Is it time to crown the monster among men as champion?
Arriving Jerry. Braun Strowman with a t-shirt.
I'm getting goosebumps thinking about Strowman in the ring Sunday with Lesnar, with Joe, with Reigns.
6'8".
With no rules except the first man to game kickball submission wins the championship. This has all the makings to be absolutely unforgettable.
In case you didn't know, I'm always the last man standing.
I am always the last man standing, says Braun Strowman.
Ask Roman Reigns.
Wait. You're actually calling yourself a last man standing.
And now, Samoa Joe talking with Braun Strowman says that the
You think last week had anything to do with you? Well, let me refresh your memory. As I remember it, Roman Reigns was stomping you out around the building.
Samoa Joe says that Strowman wins the match last week because he attacks Roman Reigns. And it's true because last week during the last match, Samoa Joe attacked Roman Reigns. No questions about that. It's true. It's the reality. It's the reality. Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar in the ring.
Slam!
And now
Roman Reigns is all too familiar with.
Made a brutal attack on Roman Reigns.
Lesnar! And Lesnar again being pulled back!
And Lesnar.
Here comes
Lesnar versus Braun Strowman.
And Brock Lesnar!
And
again being pulled apart!
Give you guys just a little taste, guys. That's all this is, just a little taste.
There's going to be no security tonight Sunday, and there may be no more security tonight because Brock Lesnar is breaking free, and so's Braun Strowman.
And now
Strowman
and Lesnar destroys
the champion and one of the challengers just leveling everything in their path.
Strowman is on fire.
And Kurt Angle obviously with a look of concern on his face.
And now Strowman versus Lesnar in the start.
And now Kurt Angle bringing down some reinforcements. Members of the Raw locker room, maybe the entire Raw locker room making their way down to the ring as Lesnar and Strowman come to blows and again being separated by superstars from Raw.
But the superstars from Raw try to separate
big box office. This is big money this Sunday at SummerSlam. Got to make sure the competitors are all still ready to go.
How many bonus checks you think Kurt Angle is going to have to write?
Lesnar and Strowman screaming at one another. Reigns and Joe in the mix as well for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam Sunday. Oh my God, here comes Lesnar.
Lesnar attacking Braun Strowman.
Lesnar and Strowman going at it. Lesnar and Strowman going at it.
Nobody can stop
the
these
entire locker room to keep these two separated.
And
that's not even enough.
And Strowman again breaking free. How do you contain him Sunday? You don't!
Once Lesnar. And this is the final moment, ladies and gentlemen, of this live stream
WWE
on Monday
2K18 sponsors WWE on Sky.
I remember you that tomorrow night will be SmackDown Live stream.